Just sit back and enjoy the show.
Yes, just sit back and enjoy the show, like the man says. It's the Dr. Greenthumb podcast live here on YouTube, Periscope, Twitch, Facebook, and the rest. I got my special guest. Oh, is there sound? Give me sound if there's thumbs up on the sound. Just want to make sure I won't be wasting my words here. Yes, we're good? Okay. Look, I got my man, Tony A, up in this bitch right here. He is with us. Welcome to the show, Tony A.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I greatly appreciate the invite, man.
I had a great time on your show.
But we're still talking about it.
That was awesome. I got faded. I was faded the fuck out over there.
No, you know what? And so was I. And hopefully I get faded today because this shit right here is really, really good. What do you call this again?
That's a Dr-Rita. That's a margarita made by the doctor.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You caught me like right in the process of making them.
Right.
But I try to make. I do mine instead of with the tequilas. I do it with the fucking mezcal.
Mezcal is good.
And I might throw a little bit of tequila in there just for a little
kick.
But yeah, it's a good one.
That's dope.
We got C- up in here.
What up, everyone?
Skinny Pablo. We got E-Zone.
It feels like I just ate a firewood.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
And I don't know where Bobo's at. But this is Bobo. He's right there. He's just invisible right there. He drunk the invisible juice.
Bo Bizzle.
And he will speak to us through ESPN. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Bobo. Yeah, I understand. Bobo says that he'll be here when he gets here, if he gets here.
He's asleep. There it is.
He's asleep wherever he's at. Word up.
Interesting.
Hey, man, I just want to give you props on many things because you be like on the grind forever, and you've worked with legendary rappers as their DJ.
Yeah.
You've worked with legendary producers producing with them. You represent one of the legendary movements in terms of the Roadium, Swapmeet, and that whole get down in terms of the mixtapes and the music that came out there. And man, I salute you, man, because not so many took up the flag and kept it rolling and built something strong out of it. And I fucking totally respect that you've been able to do that shit.
Thank you, man. Greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate the love and the respect, man. It just truly means a lot. So, especially coming from you, I'm just thankful that early on in your career, my career, we got to do shows together.
Yeah.
We got to meet up early on. I've been a fan of your music for years, since the very beginning. And whenever somebody always asks me, my top 5 albums, yours was always up there. And I've always given you, send the whole Cypress Hill camp their flowers. And but I love doing that. I love giving credit where credit is due, man. So, so I'm thankful that, you bless me with those words, man. They humble me.
It's crazy because guys like us that come from the path that we come from, like C- can relate to this as well, is, we all started off in hip hop as this either as a DJ, rapper, graffiti artist, enthusiast of whatever sort, right? And now we're on these platforms educating people on it and like the movement of it and even the right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Did you ever feel like that was gonna be like a path for you beyond like DJing and producing? Because that's like, it's very different hosting a fucking show, because you've been doing it.
Right. Well, it's funny because when I first started DJing, I just wanted to be a dope ass DJ. I ended up becoming a mixtape guy in 1987 when Steve asked me to take over doing the mixtapes for Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre was doing the mixtapes for him. And
the Wrecking Crew ones, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So I just thought I'm just going to be a mixtape guy, and then eventually we ended up getting a record deal because we ended up doing an original song on a mixtape with High C, whom I met at the Swapmeet, and we got signed to Disney. We were signed to Disney for 7 years. Then I became a producer. So I went from a DJ, mixtape guy, producer, and I just began to choreograph certain people's shows that asked me to DJ. What song, what intro music to play, what song, do some scratching to, what song do we end with, outro music. So I did that for a lot of cats as well. So then I got out of the music business because I was just, believe it or not, I just didn't love music anymore. There became a time where I got so tired of like the business that I was just like, fuck it, I'm out of here. I clocked out 2007 and I came back in 2017 simply just to direct a documentary, the Roadium mixtape documentary, to keep Steve Yano's name alive here on the West Coast, and we have,
Right.
A legacy.
To keep
the
the
Asian
movement
dude?
going.
Yes.
Is that the Asian dude with the?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Japanese vendor from the city of Whittier is how I like to refer to him.
He was from the east side repping all the way on the west side.
Exactly. So, I didn't know what the hell I was doing when I was going to do this documentary. I had no budget. It was all out of my pocket. I met a guy named John motherfucking Elkins on Instagram. He shot me a video, so let's have breakfast. We met the next day, and we set off to do a 45-minute documentary, which ended in 3 hours. And it's been a blessing. So what we did, we said, fuck it, let's do a podcast just to promote it. I thought I was going to be on for like 2 months, whatever. And within like a year, 27,000 subscribers, people liked it, And so now I see myself as a podcaster. I love it. What I want to do, I just want to direct, and I want to podcast,
Right.
and I want to shine light on rasa, so we can climb up that or move to that next level. So that's what I want to do.
That's right, man. And you've been doing that. Do you still get the itch to fucking jump on the tables and get down?
Oh, I still do.
I still
yeah.
do. Still.
Yeah, I got the turntables in my room. They look like R2-D2 because I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so I had them painted blue.
What? Say that again, Papa?
Yeah.
See this generation right here at the table, Papa? Star Wars.
Well, I mean, in the '70s, those graphics look like the shit to anybody, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's true.
That's
I was
true.
like, we look
But
at them now, and we're just like, what the fuck is this shit? Like,
They stepped it up, though. Come on.
Yeah, now. They
But
did.
so your set looks like
My two turntables look like R2-D2 blue. I had LED lights put on them, so shit looks beautiful, man.
That's
You
sick.
fucking with the Mandalorian? Have you watched that?
Oh, I love the Mandalorian, bro.
It's fucking awesome, right? What?
You like the old? What do you like
No,
better,
that's
the
the
little
new
Yoda
shit.
or the old one?
I like them both because I grew up with old Yoda. You
Yeah.
know.
Yep.
Yeah, I love them both, but
I would have thought you would have said OG just right off top.
He said that's what he said.
Yeah.
Old
Oh,
No,
Yoda.
he said he grew up with the old Yoda, so you're leaning more towards that one.
yes,
Okay.
of course,
Yeah.
of
Okay.
course.
The new one's rad too.
Well,
I mean,
we
of course.
haven't seen how rad
But-
little Yoda is.
But it's
though.
hard not to not like him,
Dude,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like you had to grow and acquire a taste for the old Yoda. Like you didn't know what the fuck he was saying half the
Yeah.
time. He spoke in
Right.
reverse.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you're like,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah. His manner of speak was fucking crazy, right?
was-
is this little one gonna speak like that, or is he gonna speak English? You know what I mean? I don't know.
Cause huge you are.
Yeah, like
Huge you are, asshole you are,
Asshole
Ezo.
you are.
You wanted a pet. You wanted to take me for.
bro. Ask Tony. Hey, Tony, if you could have a baby Yoda, I mean, let's just say not as a as a pet, but like a Ted kind of pet.
Right.
Would you have one?
Yeah.
See,
Hell
thank
yeah.
you.
You can't
But
just
I-
get like that. I mean, you're asking for like a.
He's not. He's
baby.
like the Mandalorian's pet he protects his pet though. You know what I mean?
No,
Right,
it's his
right.
kid. He looks at it as his kid now.
Yeah, now he
Now
looks
it's his
at it
kid.
like his kid because
Yeah.
homegirl told him like,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah, if
he's fucking with you.
She would have
Yeah.
not showed
he
up.
looked at you like a father figure, and
Yeah.
he was like, "All right."
If
Like
he-
it started to sink in.
Yeah, see, if she would have not told him that, he would have still been like, "Come on, boy."
Yeah, like
Oh,
when,
you're good.
yeah, like when she told him to move, like to snatch the rock, like Mr. Miyagi style,
Right.
with the
And he
with
was
the
like,
force.
nah.
He was like, "Fuck you! I don't even know you, really, bitch."
Yeah. And then Mando was
And
like,
then it says, "You try," and he brought out that little fucking thing from the ship, the ball,
"Yeah."
Right.
and he was fucking with the ball, and homeboy fucking snatched up the ball.
He's like, "Thanks, Dad."
But you know what's crazy is in the punchline of that shit. She said, "I seen this shit before." The fear. And
Yep.
that was in Who Trained Her, because like Anakin trained her, right?
Right.
Yep.
Right.
And she seen fear in the little baby Yoda, so she was like, I cannot train this little dude right here. He's gonna be crazy.
I'll tell you what the one I liked a lot was Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, that
and
was good.
And but I'll tell you one of the parts of the movie that I didn't like, and of course it's got to happen when Han Solo died.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
that was tough.
Sad.
That he can't relate to any of this. 'Cause
I mean,
he's-
it's just. It's not my generation.
It's not his generation.
I know.
So he didn't buy into
I
it.
like the characters; they look cool, but like I can't get invested into them like that.
All good. You know what? I mean, that's all we had growing up, so that was like our shit. Like,
Yeah, that's why I'm
Yeah.
like I can understand it, but I'm just like, oh, we had a lot of options in the 90s.
Yeah.
You know
I'll say
what I mean?
this: you can't please everybody, though, right? Because there's those of us who appreciated the new shit,
Right.
with all the new, effects and all that shit, and other people's like, well, nah, man, the original was made with real motherfuckers. And they didn't have believe me, if they had special effects back then, if they could afford it, and they had the technology, they would have fucking used it.
Those lasers were special effects in the 70s.
Well, yeah, that was the only special
Yeah.
effect you could really fucking pop off.
that's it.
The rest was like them creating the movie makeup with Jim Henson, wasn't it?
I believe so. Yes.
And they fucking did an awesome job like that. And now, with today, man, all the technology they got, even in that whole get down of entertainment, the prosthetic pieces and all that shit,
Right.
they could do wild shit now.
Yeah.
Another
dope movie that I loved growing up, and of course they traumatized me from going to the beach was Jaws.
Jaws, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I don't like the ocean or the water because of that
hates
shit.
the
Bro. I
ocean.
fucking hate the ocean.
Hey,
I mean, it's beautiful, but I don't fucking fuck with it.
It's
I know.
beautiful, but it's dangerous.
It is dangerous. It is.
Yeah, and that movie gave we talked about this when we first started the podcast about movies that give you anxieties.
Right.
And most of the shit we talked about was more like horror flicks, like Exorcist and shit like this, right?
Yes.
Nobody brought up Jaws, but that definitely gave everybody a hang up about
Yes.
going to the beach and getting in the water when that
Jaws-
shit came out right there.
Jaws was supposedly the reason. They said it in the first one. They said it once, but they called it a megalodon. It's like a
Megalodon.
Yeah, which is the scientific term for I guess a prehistoric shark. That's the reason
Prehistoric.
it was that because it was bigger than the average shark. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you look down,
the size of a
the
bus.
prehistoric sizes of sharks, that's like a bus eating. Like if you see the drawings and depictions of what a megalodon was, like it can eat a surfer like that's like a little snack.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
They're huge.
Yeah, they're huge. And I'm like, that's God's basement, dude. Like I'm good. I don't want to fuck with the ocean. That's like he puts his mistakes there. I'm
He's
good.
like, here, just stay there for a little bit.
That's
just-
God's fish tank.
Yeah.
what I'm
Exactly.
No, bro, he puts shit that is not safe for humanity in there. Like he's
Well, it's like
yo,
it's like a human having a piranha tank.
look at that. That's the size of that shit right there. The megalodon is the one on the top.
The gray.
Hey, bro, I got a homie, and you might even know him. His name is Big Marv. He's from Southgate, but like he gets around. He hangs out with Bishop and all this.
Yeah.
And he's one of my homies. One of our fucking OGs. He's older than myself in our squad. And we always big stories about homie. And he had this fucking piranha tank for a time. I don't know if he still got it, but he had like 30 of the silver
Oh no
piranhas.
shit.
Yeah.
Actual piranhas?
Actual piranhas. And when feeding time came, that shit was crazy. When you see what
That's
piranhas
fucked up.
do when you fucking drop a live thing, because they ain't gonna
Right.
these particular ones don't eat it when it's not living.
Right.
It's got to be alive.
Oh,
Right.
shit.
And so they would throw little mice in there that you got from the pet shop. And man, to see what those goddamn things do, bro. I mean, like, why do those things exist?
Right.
You know what I'm
I got a quick little story, real quick. Maybe about 15 years ago, maybe even longer, I bought piranhas right across the street from the Roadium. There was a fish tank.
What?
A fish place that sold
Yeah.
piranhas.
Yeah.
And these were called red belly piranhas.
Red belly piranhas.
Yeah, so
aggressive.
They were this small, and I asked the guy, how much you selling them for? And he was telling me $25. And I was like, for reals? And I go, why so expensive? And he goes, well, that's just what they're going for. They're very rare. And I said, okay, give me 6. So I bought 6, and he said they'll only grow as big as your tank. So I literally had a tank around the size of this table.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers got like this fucking big. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, and here's the crazy part. I could be chilling watching a movie, and those motherfuckers would jump out of the fish tank. I had to get a scooper, pick that motherfucker up, and throw his ass back in there. But they got so crazy that, you can go buy them, and, if you don't have a cover, that motherfucker would jump out.
Yeah.
So I used to buy like big ass like goldfish and just throw them in there. Them motherfuckers, one bite, half of their body was gone.
Half of their
Yeah.
body. Yeah, that's the way they tear up the mice.
Yeah. So and then I got rid of them
crazy.
because they all just started hopping out. Like
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, so-
I mean,
aggressive.
How do you? Yeah, like if you have piranhas and then you decide you call like the fish like a fish store and be like, hey.
Nah, technically I don't think they're legal.
They're not legal.
Yeah, they're not legal. The fucking thing about it is that it becomes one of those things like how they treat like how the python thing ended up in Florida, where somebody was like, "Hey, this python could live here, even though it's I can't have it no more." And that motherfucker fucked all the other snakes, and now they have a problem out there.
Yeah, their ecosystem is fucked, and it's overrun by those certain piranhas.
Fuck that. I always got offered shit like that. Motherfuckers think, hey, if you want some pit bulls or if you want a python or you want, because we always had.
You had the skull, bro. They probably thought they're like, yo, this fool must want a snake for sure. Offer B-roll a python.
offer him a few pythons, right?
Fuck, you want a chupacabras right here?
Yeah, fuck that shit, dog.
The Black Sunday cover is like, you want a chupacabra?
Listen, if I need to sacrifice it, fuck it, bring it. But I don't need not a fucking piranha, no way.
Oh shit,
I don't want that shit. I seen what those things do, man. They're fucked.
That's a whole nother. You talked about two things that like I think of when I can't see what the fuck's under the water.
Right.
Like I think either sharks or fucking piranhas. Bro.
Listen, I'll tell you what. It's dangerous to have if you drink a lot. Because if you drink a lot, you're gonna do some dumb shit like try to tease your fucking prawns. Hey, wah! Fucking your fingers, fucking half of it's fucking chomped up. You know what I'm saying?
Those motherfuckers' teeth are sharp too. Bro.
They are very sharp.
They're very thin, so they'll pierce all the way through your skin.
Yeah, no.
By the way, this is fucking really good.
Thank you, sir. Hey, listen, I don't know. I think you had like 5 shots, and I had 4, and they were double shots though, so they just weren't regular shots. They were like doubles, which we do over here, but like I don't do too many of them that night, bro. Oh man, I was good. That shit you had too. That what we were drinking. That shit was good. It was smooth.
Yes.
You can get in trouble with that shit.
I know. That's the thing that's the kind of shit you drink and then the next morning you don't remember nothing. Like, what the fuck?
But at least your head don't hurt though.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? And that's funny because I always eat before I drink and I always eat after, so I never really wake up with hangovers.
Yeah.
So I'm like, cool.
There's 2 things you could do with that: is drink a lot of water, and then eat, or eat. It's one of the 2 or both.
Right.
That way it is absorbed.
If you don't drink water, it's gotta be greasy shit.
Now I'll tell you one thing for sure though, is that I know today I will get a contact high. Like I know that's for damn sure.
Hey, look, Tony, my wife says that contact highs don't exist, right? And I try to tell her, I said, they don't exist for you because we've been together 20 years, right? You've been in the car with me when I've totally boxed it out. You got some sort of tolerance. Other people that don't have that situation, they get a contact. And she's like, nah, it's all in the head. I've never gotten a contact. You've never gotten a contact. I've never gotten a contact. And I gotta say that people that we've had, we've done a test with someone who used to work here, someone who used to book like people to come on the show for the smoke box. Her name was Super Laura, we called her, and she didn't smoke at all. Anytime we'd smoke, she'd go into another room and not be around the shit because,
she knew we smoked.
She knew we smoked, right? So we said, hey, listen, wifey thinks that it's not for real. So we wanted to get you in the car and see. And she was reluctant, but she got in the car. And we totally blazed her. Well, these guys blazed her out. It was E-Zone. Was it?
I think I was in the car,
in the back seat, and then Mel's was in the back seat, and Shiki was in the front seat too.
There, and they blazed.
She was in the middle.
They boxed it up like we normally do.
Right,
we did.
And she was totally fucking high. You know what I mean? And there was no mistaking it that, it wasn't placebo. It wasn't in the mind. She was fucking contacted by that, But there are some people that don't believe it exists.
Well, I believe it because last time I was here, about 2 years ago, he was sitting right next to me, and Side Dick.
No, yeah, Side Dick and Shiki, we were all 3 of us.
Oh, my God. Fuck. Yeah, I got high that night.
And then it was one of those sponsored nights, so like the blunts didn't end and like the joints, so we're just
oh shit.
Yeah, so we just seen it was like an array, so we just like when we were done, you just seen us because they thought you smoked, so we're like, oh, we got the extra Tony A blunts, like we're smoking them bitches on the show too.
No, no. I haven't smoked. Be on the real. I haven't smoked since I was a teenager. And
like how old teenager? Like
17 years old.
Damn.
If you don't mind, I'll share the story quick.
That busted.
Okay. I was hanging out with this chick, and I was trying to get her buzz so that I can,
handle business.
Handle business. And she goes, no, I don't drink beer, but if you smoke one with me, I'm down. And I was like, fuck it, then light that sucker up. I was like, hijo de la chingada, is that a joint, man? So I was like, all right, cool, fuck it. I hit that motherfucker like 4 times, and I swear it just slowed me down because I'm a naturally like hyper person.
Yeah.
It slowed me down so much that I wasn't even in the mood. Like, really, I just was not. It just totally took me out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
And I just called it a night. I was like, I'm cool. But here's the crazy part. I had an allergic reaction that I started getting, in Spanish we call them escalofríos, started getting like the shivers.
Yeah.
And I started getting goosebumps, and I ended up throwing up. As weird as that may sound.
No, it happens.
Yeah, so 2 years later, same thing. I'm in the driving with my boy. I'm 19 now. Got a girl in the back seat. We're drinking. I'm thinking I'm about to get lucky. So she says, I don't drink, but if you light one up, I'm down. I said, fuck it, then light that shit up. I'm thinking to my mind, it's been 2 years. Shit ain't going to happen again. The exact same thing happened again, bro.
It's not for everybody, like in that sense. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I've had people that didn't, they wanted to try it once, right? And they tried it and they were overwhelmed, and they didn't fuck with it again for many years. But see, here's the thing: is from that time to now, weed has gotten so much stronger and better. So it's like it gives you that fuck even more, like if you don't have the tolerance.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like there was a time, right? We were in Michigan. We were doing a one of these fucking tours with Cypress, right? We were in Michigan, Ann Arbor, and this is when the OG Kush was new.
Okay.
No one knew how fucking deep it was in terms of like the THC percentage because you didn't test. There was no such thing as testing for that
Right.
back then. It was just a hammer of a fucking strain, right? And we were in Ann Arbor, and we invited some friends backstage. They had some chicks with them, and this chick comes to me and says, "Okay, Mr. Smoke Weed, be real. Where's the weed at? You guys ain't even smoking. Where's it at? I bet you I got better weed than you." I'm like, "Oh shit." She just fucking
calling you out.
called me out. I'm like,
Damn.
so I said, "Hey, Kenji,
Aton shit.
my partner Kenji, who is partner in Be Real TV and Dr. Greenthumb, master cultivator. He had some of our OG that we brought along on the tour with us, right? And you only had a little bit at that time, right? So we're like, you know what? Hey, let's fucking roll one, right? So I give her this fucking speech. Her and her friends. We were already used to it. Our tolerance was already built up for
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying? We told them, hey, listen, we're going to smoke some of our weed with you here, but only take little baby hits of it because this is not like any shit you've smoked, all right?
Right.
I know you're talking shit and you're trying to call me out, but take baby hits of this, okay? And shit, whatever. Just let's see what you got. And so we fucking, started smoking it. And within 2-3 minutes, literally 2-3 minutes, she started doing that Cheech thing. You ever see? I don't remember which movie it was. Oh my God, I've never felt like this in my life. What did you put in here? This is not fucking weed. What,
I think it's up
In
in
the
smoke.
car?
yeah,
In the car?
Yeah.
Please tell me you go, oh.
Oh, hey, like literally, I looked at her friends and was like, okay, you gotta get this bitch out of here.
All right, you're done.
We told you, right? We told you, hey, there was nothing in there. You watched me roll it.
Right.
We hit it with you. Everybody else is normal, but you with the big mouth are now like telling me you can't handle it. Hey, you got to get your friend out of here.
Wow. Fuck.
And they took her ass out, and she could not hang, with that shit. Because realistically, it was powerful weed. And if you have that type of experience for your first time, and you've been smoking some low level weed, or
Right.
maybe it's your first time, it'll be devastating to you. And this chick thought we laced the fucking joint. It was that heavy. Now, from that time to now, that was like maybe, I'm going to say 98, 99 or something like
Okay.
that. Weed is fucking like evolved into all these different flavors, and it's so much stronger. Some.
Right.
There's some that are like meant for beginner smokers, and some that are meant for motherfuckers like us that smoke all the time, right? But you got to know the difference before you get into it.
Right.
Otherwise, you'll have that experience. You know what I mean?
Let me answer this. Since I don't smoke, And by the way, this motherfucker's kicking in right here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Me too. Cheers to that.
Is weed better today, in your opinion, in your guys' opinion, than it was growing up?
Yes.
Okay.
There's more knowledge. Before, because everything about cannabis was suppressed, right?
Yeah.
And always the anti-propaganda against, you didn't have any of the information that people have now, right? And now technology is in place that you can even better what you have with the knowledge that you have, right? And back then, man, it was like outlaw shit. You were doing what you were doing with what you could.
Right.
And some people with that, they just had they had a green thumb, if you will.
Yeah.
And produced some great shit without all the bells and whistles that exist today, right? But now those particular cultivators that have been able to evolve in what is today, growing and cultivating and all that shit, they've been able to make their shit even better. Others just, they don't have the talent for it or the knack for it. So no matter what the technology is or what the get down is, if you don't have that special thing,
Right.
your shit's gonna be okay. But those motherfuckers that were in the cut, that have been able to adapt with everything, it makes all the difference. And yeah, cannabis is like, I would say 100% better than it was back in the days when you and I were kids.
Right.
And the motherfuckers that had to smoke what was existing at that time, yeah, they were cheated.
See, because to me, like, being a new booty in weed, if I were to ever to smoke, I'd probably grow it in my backyard and buy zigzags. Like,
Right.
I mean, because that's all I know. So, but
I think you got to try smoking when a chick's not there.
Yeah.
I think that maybe
True that.
out of the equation, you know what I mean? Like those two times it was back to back. I think you just gotta
Absolutely
be there and be like, because if you throw up in front of your homies, it doesn't really jeopardize shit. We just laugh at you. You know what I mean? Like we just like you threw up,
that.
dude.
Hey, I want to shout out my man Eric Ridenauer in there. That's Chuck D's younger brother, man. He's up in here. That's my bro. That's one of my solid pieces. They call him Dead Hand.
Oh.
Because
Dead hand. Tell me why.
When he hits you with that hand, his hand is dead, so it's like a fucking baseball bat.
Like lights out.
He doesn't feel it. You on the other end might feel it, but he
His
don't.
nervios are done.
No, that's the coolest motherfucker ever, man. Chuck D. I just did a thing with my bro Chuck D earlier today. Not to name drop, but just to give props to my man Chuck, my mentor.
Yes.
Because we had the Prophets of Rage together, and we're doing other things outside of Prophets of Rage together in the future.
Yeah.
And so we were doing an interview for I can't remember what deal, but it's always good to chop it up with my brother because he's a library of vast knowledge of hip hop and music just in general and sports. Like baseball, I can't even fuck with him on baseball because it's like he knows so much in that shit.
Wow.
That I can't, I'm more basketball and kind of football, but more basketball. He's like all that shit, so like beyond hip hop and all that shit, we can talk all this other crazy shit that's
Yes.
I love that dude, man. He was a part of he was one of the inspirations for me, you know what I mean? That I looked up to Chuck D. So to be able to do that shit, that was awesome.
That was awesome. I'm a huge fan of Chuck D as well. I used to buy, if I didn't get them from, the Roadium, all the 12 inches, it takes a nation a million to hold us back. Fight the power, don't believe the hype.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Don't believe the hype.
Rebel Without a Pause.
Rebel Without a Pause. Hey, listen, everything that they hit with initially was just so smacking.
Yeah.
I remember I went to remember Water the Bush?
Water the Bush, of course.
Okay, so Africa Islam was fucking the DJ there. Mm-hmm. And this guy, he got on the turntables and what Don't Believe the Hype was all the hype.
Right.
He brought that shit back like 100 times, it felt like. Elvis was a hero the most. Elvis was a hero the most. Elvis was a hero the most.
Oh, wow.
It went on for,
of course.
when it catches you, hey, bro, that shit went on forever. But that's how Public Enemy had motherfuckers that you could do that and motherfuckers were just going to feel it.
Let me know, Fuck, I'm fucking buzzed right now, bro.
Me too. I'm with you, Papa. Come on, I'm right here with you,
I was thinking about drinking bubbles, drinking
Party
shit.
1, 2, 3.
Party 1, 2, 3, OG.
This motherfucker.
Hey, I equally partied us all out, dog.
You know, I was over here looking at Bobo's drink like, hey, Bobo,
Same here, bro.
Yeah, I was like, you gonna want that, Bobo? What's up? Like,
Split it.
Just split this motherfucker, bro.
Split it. Go ahead, split
Hey,
it.
Bobo,
Spanish.
yeah.
Come on.
He just nodded.
Go ahead.
he said, yeah.
I want to say 1987, Dr. Dre would play me a lot of at audio treatments in the city of Torrance. Cheers, brother. Gracias. And he would play a lot of Public Enemy stuff, and he would incorporate that in a lot of the first NWA album because he was a huge Public Enemy
Yeah, like
fan.
the breaks and bridges and shit like that.
Yes.
That
Weird.
aspect,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Because I think before Public Enemy, no one was using like breaks and bridges. It was like verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus.
Exactly.
Right?
Right.
Yep.
You and I, we know this.
Yes.
When Public Enemy came, they brought breaks, bridges, and different shit. Like it was just a different dynamic.
Right. Right.
And NWA was the first West Coast group, and I think just out of hip hop, period, they were like the other ones to do it because Dre saw that
Yes. Yes.
and said that's where we need to go.
If you listen to a lot of the early NWA stuff like Boys in the Hood, Gangsta Gangster, 8 Ball, a lot of them didn't have choruses. They had cutting and scratching in it.
Right.
Yep.
A lot of that shit was incorporated from the Roadium mixtapes. If you listen to the Roadium mixtapes, it's all NWA shit before, he put it on vinyl. If you
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I did a documentary called the Roadium Mixtape Documentary, which I like to call the prequel to Straight Outta Compton, because I cover pretty much everything that they did at the Swapmeet. An Arabian Prince said this, and I'm glad he said, before NWA ever really came out, their music was showcased first on those mixtapes. You heard it
Yes.
at
Yeah.
the Roadium first.
You did.
And I want to thank Steve for that. Steve Yano, he's no longer here. Rest in peace. I've been knowing, I'm 52 years old. I've been knowing him since I've been 11 years old. And he gave me my first job, and I've been with him ever since. He's been not only a mentor, a brother, but a father figure for me. So when he passed from a freak accident, I feel compelled to honor somebody that I loved.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I did what I did, to show everyone his contribution to West Coast hip hop. It was not about me; it was all about him.
Hey, and it was important because that was like a beacon.
Yes,
You know what I mean? That whole movement right there, everybody moved over there.
yes,
And it was, oddly enough, I lived like around the block from there. I lived on 162nd in Van Ness.
Anytime you live in the 100s, you know it's bad.
Hey,
for
bro.
real.
I lived in the bad always up until, right? But I lived right around the corner. So, I would constantly be shuffling through there and shit like that. But yeah, man, what he did was important. What the Roadium did and Compton Swapmeet did for West Coast hip hop,
yeah,
it was fucking huge.
Huge.
But the bigger movement, Compton, being Compton, was Roadium.
right.
And I love the fact that you keep that whole shit alive, that whole vibe, that whole movement, because realistically, that's what it is. It's a movement.
Yes, yes.
And it maybe didn't start as that,
Right.
but it became that because,
Yeah.
that's where the Get Down was. That's where all the dope mixtapes were.
Right.
Remember, they had DJ Rectangle.
Of course.
His shit was it popped off over
Yeah.
there. That was like one of the ones that I remember initially.
Yes.
DJ Rectangle, DJ Quick,
Yeah.
and a couple other ones. I can't remember right now. But like you said though, the way that NWA's transition
Yeah.
into do like from the mixtape level into doing the albums that were not necessarily, I guess they were inspired by maybe what Public Enemy was doing, but it was a whole different Get Down. It was our
Right.
Get Down
Absolutely.
of that.
Right. Right.
And it's dope that cats like you recognize that, brother.
Yeah, I don't forget where I came from. Let me mention a couple of people that I met at the Roadium. 1987, I met Dr. Dre at the Roadium at Steve stand. I met Sir Jinx at
Sir
Steve's
Jinx,
stand.
yeah.
G. Sir Jinx.
I met Eric, which Eazy-E, at the Roadium. And somebody that you know, a mutual friend of ours, Violet Brown.
Violet Brown.
At the
Warehouse.
Roadium. I was
Love
like
Violet.
19 years old, and I met all these people, and I didn't know who I was meeting at the time. I knew who Dre was because of the World Class Wrecking Crew, but Jinx was like 17 years old, and Easy, like, they said, oh, that's Eric. And I was like, oh, what's up? What's up, bro? Here's the funny story. When I first met Dre, this was 1987. He had a LA Dodgers hat, and he still had the price tag hanging out of the side of his hat. Okay? Eazy-E had like some Air Force Ones. I don't know what they were, but they were Nikes.
Yeah.
And he still had the price tag on the side of his shoes.
Like it's brand fucking new.
Right. So I tell Steve, and I was like, hey, I don't know if you want to tell him, but those guys still have their price tag on their clothes. I was.
And that became a thing later.
It became a thing.
Yep,
They
yeah.
were trendsetters.
Mental.
And then Steve goes, that's just the way they wear them. I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't know. Like, why would you want to tell somebody that your shoes are worth $99? Like, that's, I didn't get it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was just a youngster. So.
You looked at it like it's like, yo, I go grocery shopping, but I don't show everybody my receipt, you know?
Right.
It's like, yo, I spent $500 on groceries at Food for Less. Check this out, bitch. Put it on my window. Like, what's up? Everybody look at this.
Exactly. So I thought that shit was hilarious. And in that movie Straight Outta Compton, when Dre went to go live with Jinx, that was 1987. That's when I went to go meet him. I went to Jinx's house. We started working on our very first record. The very first record that I ever did scratching on, there was a rapper named Dr-Rita, and Jinx was the producer. Jinx was about 17 years old. And I did scratching on a song that was for a guy named Calvin Anderson. He was the owner of VIP Records in Long Beach. Well, he is still the owner.
Yeah.
And
Legendary.
He had a record label called Thin Line Records, and he was releasing his first record like out of VIP. I did the scratching, Jinx did the producing, my boy Dr-Rita did the rapping on it, and people can find that on YouTube. The song's called "You Better Think," and that was prior, believe it or not. When I interviewed Calvin, I asked him. He said that was prior, before Snoop, before Warren, and before Nate.
Yeah.
So I have also, and I'm thankful for it because he gave me the opportunity. I also have VIP Long Beach history, so I'm thankful for that.
Hell yeah, man.
Did they close down?
They closed down the main store. It is now actually a 7-Eleven.
Do they still have the epic sign there, or did
No, they took it down. They actually went to court, and me and my boy John, we actually went to the court because they actually made it a historical site now.
Yeah,
they just got to find a place to put the sign now.
Because I was looking at that. I remember the last Agenda, or I think it was Complex Con
Right.
that I went to. They had their own stand, and I'm like, oh man. I was like, you got to be a like memorial landmark for. I was like, they were out there, putting people up on
Right.
game with that shit. They weren't selling anything, but they was just more like, hey, this is the reason you fools have all this music.
Exactly. And when I filmed the documentary, I went to VIP. I filmed Calvin Anderson, and you know what? He helped me get on top of the famous roof where Snoop filmed his first video.
Yeah.
What's my name?
Yeah, so
That's my
I went out
motherfucking
there
name.
because I wanted to show him love and give him his props for giving me the opportunity to be on the very first vinyl ever released from VIP. So I never, ever forget where I came from, because if it wasn't for these people, I would not be sitting here with you.
Hey, man. Same here, though, because we have the same trajectory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's cool that you keep that, like, because a lot of people, the first couple of interviews, that's what it sounds like their first year when they hit the limelight. Oh,
Right.
thank you to everybody that's in that. But like 4 years later, it's like, I did this bitch by myself. And ever since I met, no, for real. I'm like, and then it's like, ever since I met you and I got introduced through the homies at GPS, then I had you on my podcast a couple years ago, same dude. You know what I mean? I was like, always, you always make sure you rep what you've done. Just like
Yes.
whether people want to value it like as, I don't know, like, the hottest shit on MTV now, or like they really preserve it for what it actually stands for,
Right.
Hey, I got to say,
Yes, sir.
I'm thankful for the fact there was a misunderstanding, because if that had not happened, we would not have done your show or this right here. And that was meant to happen so that we can fucking link up.
I believe that, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe
Because
that.
this needed to happen a long time ago.
What do they call it? A series of
Series of fortunate
unfortunate events.
Series of unfortunate events.
No, you know
Well,
what?
fortunate.
No, most definitely.
But it's fortunate
yes.
because people need to see, us together, like talking about good shit.
Yes, absolutely. Lifting each other up. You know what? Like I said, you coming over was, to me, a tremendous blessing. And since that interview, I've had nothing but like the feedback has been enormous on how dope and fucking beautiful that shit was, bro. Like that shit was awesome, man.
Hey, it was an honor for me, bro. Look, my grandmother grew up. Well, she didn't grow up there, but she lived there when I was very young. She lived around there, and so it was a comeback for me to come over there with you, and just be open.
So you already knew the hood because you've been there.
Yeah, I was there when I was a little shit, dog. So it was just me coming back to a familiar place, and you brought me back there.
That's dope.
And I appreciate that shit. And I had a good time like we're having now.
Yeah, everybody from my neighborhood hit me up and told me that shit was dope. Much love, much respect to Be Real. So, with that being said, maybe one day, the upcoming year, you get to come back and bless us again, bro.
Hell yeah, that's done.
I think it shows, especially like in this day and age where like somebody could just tweet something and like fucking 2 weeks later, like some two young motherfuckers, like one of them's dead. You know what I mean? Like it's because like they're, that's what it is in the rap game. And it's like, I think it was a good look for it to show that this is how real motherfuckers handle their shit.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And work it out like adults. And like real people, and I was like create something out of like a misunderstanding, you know what I mean, and actually look it through as like it's compared to like I look at a lot of the motherfuckers that are like younger and they have that limelight. It's like, man, they're very quick to pull that trigger. Goddamn it, like it's like it's fucked up, like it's fucked up though. But it's like, it's too. You see it a lot.
Hey, let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
Because you're one of those guys that people look to for. That shit, right? Like, so like Julio G, for instance, right? Because you've done shows with other artists and stuff like that. They look to you for, okay, craft my show.
Yeah.
How does it feel like, having that kind of props from motherfuckers that will come to you and say, you know what? I know that you know your shit. Craft my show, because I know Julio G is one of those kind of guys.
Yes, he is.
And Tony G as well.
Absolutely.
And he's like one of our G's, right? You're 52, I'm 50, and I know you know the Radiotron.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? That's fucking dating.
That's the
right?
first time I ever saw Julio. Tony, and fuck.
That's Radiotron.
Yeah. Julio.
It's old school.
What? It sounds like a radio robot.
It's
Dude.
an LA B-boy spot.
Hey, listen to C-. Listen to your uncle.
This is 20 years younger.
No,
I'm like 20 years younger
it's
than
a spot. It's a spot that was like it's like notorious for being LA's hub of hip hop.
Yes.
When LA hip hop was starting to form, this was the hub. This is where everyone met. This is
like a clubhouse type shit.
Yeah, but it was just, man. I mean, they were playing everything.
The hangout.
And B-boys were having, they were just, everything was moving, dude.
All aspects of hip hop.
All aspects of hip hop were represented as well.
It was like the Borgish.
Yeah, so like if you were a rapper, you were there. If you were a DJ, you were there to hear Tony and Julio and whoever they were putting on. If you were a breaker or a popper, you were there to go up against whoever the fuck was making the circle.
Like a potluck.
It was the potluck of hip hop.
Yes.
Let me tell you, my first time there, Tony.
Yes.
I fucking blew it.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Yeah, just go ahead and share that, brother. Go ahead.
I fucking blew it, dog.
What do you?
Okay, let me tell you how this happened,
That's
dog.
tight.
We were good friends with Julio and Tony. They were like our, Tony was our mentor.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know that Tony G was our mentor. He made the hits for Kid Frost. La Rasa, you know this, and
Yes.
for Mellow Man Ace, which was Mentirosa. Which
Mentirosa,
you
right
know that.
fighter. Yeah.
We know that, right? Maybe y'all don't know that, but that's the whole shit right there, right? And damn, I'm so high, I forgot. where I was going.
It's okay. I'm
You
a little
bombed
high
it.
too, bro. I'm a little high.
So Tony G sort of, he crafted that shit, and that's the guy that we all looked up to. And fuck, where were we at?
Damn, dude,
You,
we're
bo-
2
you
for
bombed
2.
it. You bombed something.
Okay, so Tony, being the G that he is, and he had Julio G there, who was a mix master at the time, and for those that don't know, Julio G is the one who introduced us to DJ Muggs,
Okay.
right? Because we knew Julio first. He grew up in Linwood. We were in Southgate. That's like a neighboring city. Anyway, as they're doing the Radiotron, Julio and Mello are doing stuff together now in the demo mode.
Yeah.
And they say, hey, y'all come up here and do something. Right? So we go up there. Mello goes and does his thing. He fucking whips it because he's like a consummate pro.
Yes.
From that time to this time. Whatever you think about him, including me, he was a pro always. He always had his shit ready to go.
Yes.
Sendog, he came there, did his thing. Boom, he fucking did his little freestyle or whatever and knocked this shit out. I go up there, I'm seeing all these motherfuckers, bro. I'm like 15, 16 years old. Boom, I freeze. I forget everything I know, every verse I've ever written. And I had a lot of verses back then because, we weren't writing songs then. It was just sort of like raps. And I forget my first word. And for me, when I'm nervous,
Right.
it's the first word. Or if I'm drinking, it's the first word, bro. I forgot the first word, and I was like, like right in front. Oh man, I totally choked it at the Radiotron.
B, how old were you when you did that?
Oh man,
If you can remember.
I was 17, 16 years old. I
Wow.
snuck in there.
Wow.
It's only because I knew Tony and Julio that I
Yeah.
was able to get in that club.
Everybody goes,
Because Sendog's like 4 or 5 years older than me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mello's like 3 years older than me. So
Yeah.
I was always the young buck in the squad. So I snuck in there. So I was like 17, 16 years old. I totally froze it.
damn, growing pains.
Yes.
Let me share with you a story how I first met Julio. I would say I was probably maybe, I want to say, I'll remember the year 83, 84 when I first met Julio. And I know you'll remember this. There was a swap meet called the Vermont Swap Meet in the city of Gardena,
Yeah.
across the street from Ascot.
Yeah.
Okay. And Julio was across from me selling pants, helping his friend named Eric that lived in Southgate. And I had already known Joe Cooley.
Legend.
OG.
Yes. So Joe Cooley used to make me mixtapes, like back in the day, just cutting and scratching or whatever. Back then, he used to scratch songs like Body Talk, the Barcades.
Body Talk,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Julio G heard it, and he comes up to me, and he tells me, hey, who did that tape? And I said, my boy, Joe Cooley. And he was like, dub me a cassette. I'll give you $5. Dubbed it, whatever. Me and Julio became friends back then. It wasn't until several years later that he tells me, hey, have you ever heard of a cat named Mellow Man Ace? And I go, yeah, I had a song called Mas Pingon. And he goes, yeah, I'm working with that guy. To me, that song fucking meant everything because it was the first time I ever heard a cat rapping in Spanish. So it meant a lot to me waiting for something like that to arrive.
Yeah.
But me and Julio have been friends ever since the 80s, and it's always been love, man.
You know what's crazy about Julio and guys like DJ Muggs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is they were badass B-boys.
Yes.
They would get on the goddamn floor and floor rock and do all the aerials, bro. Like I remember, like in Southgate.
Julio looks like he could kill it on a box, fool.
Hey, straight the fuck up.
Hell yeah.
Straight the fuck up. Muggs and Julio. Like Muggs wasn't in our circle back then, but Julio was.
Mm-hmm.
we go back with Julio since I was like 15, 16 years old, right? He was from Linwood, but he went to Southgate High. All my homeboys went to Southgate High.
Right.
I was not allowed to go to Southgate High because I got kicked out of Southgate Elementary, so I had to go somewhere else.
Elementary?
Yes. Or no, junior high, sorry.
I was about to say, like, damn, dude.
I was a bad kid, bro.
Elementary's 5th grade, though,
Hijo.
dude. Like,
Hijo.
damn.
Hijo.
Like,
Hijo.
Listen to Papa.
Your papa was a bad kid. All right.
There, he said it.
I got kicked out of Southgate Junior High, so I was not allowed to go to Southgate High School. Julio went to Southgate High. I knew him through Mello.
Yes.
And at some point, when he went from the floor rock, because he was badass. And in Southgate, there was one time that motherfuckers in Compton, Linwood, and Southgate gathered together at Southgate Park.
Right.
And Southgate and Linwood banded together against Compton in this breakdance battle and popping, all that shit, right?
Right.
It was a total hip hop fucking thing, dog. And Julio was from Linwood, but he went to high school in Southgate, so he was in with our side. And man, he served these dudes from Linwood so hard. I mean, from Compton so hard.
No shit.
That I always knew he could get down, but like when I saw that, I was like, God damn. And Julio's like your age, I think, and there was always a respect there. And then he went from fucking with the b-boy shit to the turntables.
Yes.
And then he eventually got on the KDAY Mix Masters and all that shit. We knew Julio through all that. And
awesome history. You know what? Salute to Julio.
Salute to fucking
Salute to
Julio.
Julio.
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. And the thing is, people don't know that, is that Muggs was also badass on the floor rock, bro. He was a straight up b-boy.
Didn't you b-boy too?
I was more of a popper.
But but that's still dancing.
I mean, it's a b-boy thing, but it's not necessarily the same thing as.
You don't break down the box or what?
It's an aspect.
It's not breaking.
Right.
Popping and breaking are two different things. It's hip hop culture, but b-boys are the breakers, right?
They're the fools that spin on the head.
Yes,
Floor work.
and Julio and Muggs were those guys, bro. Like if you were to see Muggs get down in his when he was 16, 17, there was videos of him that he had. Like he was with this one squad. They would go on tour and do exhibition.
That's dope.
Like Jabberwocky style.
Yeah, like that.
Damn, dog.
But only breaking. There was no popping. His shit was just straight up breaking, and him and Julio came from that culture. So it was a trip to see both these dudes come from this b-boy culture in hip hop onto the turntables, and then you see them get loose there. Like they both got different styles, but like they're right there.
Right.
And they're like the guys that you seek out like yourself, that like craft my set.
Yes.
Because you know their abilities.
Yes. I'm going to share something with you about breakers or breakdancing, okay? I've been knowing this for a long time, but B, have you ever heard of a guy, and I gotta give him his flowers, Luis Flores? His name is, they call him Breakbeat Lou.
I remember that. Yeah.
Okay, Breakbeat Lou
Breakbeat
from the
Lou.
Ultimate Breaks and Beats from New York, okay?
Yeah.
He was in my documentary because he had a friend named, God, I forgot his name. He passed away, and I don't want to disrespect that. But what was his name? Lenny. Okay, much love, much respect to Lenny. Rest in peace. Yes. Him and Lenny released the Ultimate Breaks and Beats back in the day. And Steve Yano got a hold of those guys, bought them, and when he gave them to Dre paid him and said, do not release those records just yet. Give me a month with them. So Steve brought me 2 copies of those Ultimate Breaks and Beats, which were about 50 records. Each one set was 25, so he brought me 2 that was 50. He said, only you and Dre have these on the West Coast. And I said, really? That's where Dre got funky enough for the DOC, Straight Outta Compton. I mean, I can just go on and on and on. Everything, even Nice Steve from Michelle A, just Above the Law samples from the Ultimate Breaks and Beats. So, and I forgot where I was going with this because this motherfucker's kicking me.
Yeah. Contact and the
You know what?
Dr-Rita.
I think that was more the contact. The drink.
Fuck.
I was like, you're not operating heavy machinery. I think that was more like the contact that got you, made you forget.
In this situation, that happens to me.
Yeah. Dude, well, the story, like for, like myself, like me, Chalk, and the Baker Boys, like growing up in Bakersfield, like the history of leading us to ultimate breaks and beats was Roadium.
Mm-hmm.
We had to go to the Roadium Swapmeet to pick these records up. We'd have to save our money
Yes.
to go and, be selective about which volume we got. And we were, and then that's how our knowledge of breaks came about, was from you guys through Breakbeat Lou.
Thank you. Yeah,
Like
yes,
that-
absolutely, bro.
Man, that was our shit. Like, and then and also, I bought my first 2 copies of Gangsta Gangster from Steve. You know what I mean? Like,
awesome.
so, like, there's just so much, like, as the history of DJing that is, it's like you're responsible for and a
Yes.
part of, and
Awesome.
and that's what we all were like stoked, because it was like this treasure hunt of like rad music.
Yes.
We just had to find it.
Yes, yes.
But you guys were a main part of finding it.
Thank you. Okay, I remember now.
Yo, it came back.
That happens too.
It came back. So here's what happened.
was in
Breakbeat Lou's
there.
telling me a Cool Herc story. Cool Herc. Hey, somebody trying to give you a bottle, Big Dumb.
The magic curtain.
Oh,
Thank you.
shit.
Somebody needs to calm the fuck
One
down.
shot? Damn. Who? For who?
For everybody.
Oh, Eric Bobo's here.
Oh,
All right.
shit.
All right, look. We're going to go to a quick break, and we're going to put
thank God.
Eric Bobo in his spot. Let's go. Boom.
I need to pee.
He needs to tinkle.
Drugs and alcohol.
I don't remember asking.
Watch out. Yeah, the Dr. Greenthumb Show.
It's actually the podcast. We're sorry. That's a misfire on our drop here. Hey, fam! We got Bobo Gato over there. Bobo
Yo,
Cate.
I'm here. I heard that you were making a margarita.
Too late, dude. Me and Tony drink yours.
Hey, man, but I even wore a shirt, man.
I know,
You
but-
mean you're not going to give me any love for, like, wearing
You
the
want a
shirt, please?
shot?
I can't
At least a shot or
regurgitate it,
something?
dude.
We could give you a shot of
Does anybody
something.
know how to how
Magic
to make
carpet.
these? Does anybody know how to make these?
You made those.
I made these, but I taught my hijo
You want me to make
right
it?
here. Yeah, go make
I mean,
make
just
one.
a little bit. Just one.
And if Tony needs a
man.
refresher,
I'll
dog.
take a, yeah,
All
yeah.
right, he's gonna bring up.
Be nice to your uncle, bro.
Be nice to your uncle, dog.
Come on, man.
You got all your uncles in the house. Uncle Tony, Uncle C, Uncle Bobo.
Come on, dog.
Know what I'm saying? Come on, doc. Do what I taught you.
You know what? Someone told me about that you brought the spaghetti today. Is that true?
No. Why are you trying to stir shit up
Man,
with the
somebody
spaghetti?
lied.
I told my wife you're trying to stir
Somebody
shit.
lied.
Look, Tony, this guy right here Over here?
Damn.
It's always me.
He tried to stir
It's
up my
always me.
spaghetti, dog. It ain't about the spaghetti today, dog.
Somebody
Forget it.
told me, man. Somebody told me.
No.
That's it, bro. That's it.
That flex
You
is
know,
so
I'm gonna
tight.
make it, dog. It's just that, you know, I gotta get into a zone.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna leave you alone with it.
Bubble, I gotta have you on my show, big dog.
Okay, I'm
you
down.
gotta go on
I'm
this
down.
show.
Yeah.
I'm
You
down.
will have a good time,
Yes.
motherfucker.
Okay, all right. I'm down.
I want you to consider, please, honestly, maybe bringing some.
I can bring something. I can bring some bongos right there.
Yes.
I can do that.
Yes.
I will do that. Let's do that.
You know, this guy taught me how to play.
No shit.
Yes. When I was a kid, before I knew any of these fucking guys, right? I grew up more in Montebello and Monterey Park.
Mm-hmm.
And I always wanted to be a drummer. I always wanted to take drums, but you know, my father, he was into crazy shit.
Okay.
But he was a truck driver, kind of. That was like I don't know if that was the front. He was a truck driver, so I was supposed to be a fucking truck driver, dog, right?
Okay.
You didn't want me to play no motherfucking drums. But I met Bobo, you know, when, you know, we were doing shit with the Beastie Boys, and, you know, he's a percussionist, but he also played drums.
Yeah.
And he taught me how to play percussions. And that shit, you know, opened up a whole different world to me, man.
Yeah.
Fucking percussions.
Taking it to the rhythms, man. That was
The
it,
rhythms,
man.
dog.
So you have to do it.
And I should say this live, but I'm gonna say this right now. Okay. I had a homeboy that was a percussionist growing up here from San Pedro. I thought he was like the shit. Like, I thought he was the shit. Now, let me go back to the 80s when I first met Joe Cooley on the turntables. I thought he was a turntable god.
One of the sickest.
I see Tony G at Radiotron. Oh my God, there's two gods.
The god.
Okay. Now, fast forward, I would believe to 1994. You come over to Steve Yano's, you're recording stuff for Proper Dose. You to
Proper
play
Dose.
for some percussions.
Yeah.
And then I said, hey, bro, I'm going to hire you. Okay, $200 a song. Okay, cool. Just come through, big dog. You come in. It was the night after the Northridge quake.
Wow.
Wow, you're taking it back.
I was
Yes.
living in Venice then.
You were taking it back because I remember that was the spot, Steve Yano's spot.
Yes.
And I remember Proper Dose. That was like, and because my man Stuart Weiland was the one
Yes.
that let me know.
Yes.
Stuart Weiland, right? And I remember Juice, Electric
Juice.
Wires was there.
Yeah. We got pictures with you and him.
Crazy.
Yes.
All right.
And I'll show you after.
All right.
But when you started playing, it was like watching Joe and Tony on the turntables.
Crazy, right?
Yes, I was like, what the fuck? And then he started doing,
Hey. Yeah.
see, that should be on here.
No, you want to know a funny story about that? All right, now I couldn't do it. I couldn't do that. And then there was this girl in college. I was at USC, white girl. She didn't know how to play, but then she just did that with like no problem, like or whatever. I'm like, oh, you can do it and I can't do
A
it.
white girl taught you, huh? See, another C minus. Another story I did not know.
Wow.
I thought his father, the legendary Willie Bobo, showed him how to do that. A white girl.
A white girl from
Okay.
USC, yeah. 'Cause
Hell
she
yeah.
she was in a class that I was
Okay.
a TA in, and then I was playing and shit. I was all suave, and then she was just like, I'm like, but she couldn't play, but she could do that.
She could do that.
So then I couldn't do that.
I could do that, but I can't do it when I play like smooth like you guys or that white girl. I know the move, but I
We haven't
can't.
had white girl.
I
yet.
never been able to incorporate the. Ooh.
I didn't even know we were back live, big dog.
Hey, you know Tony G can play some fucking crazy percussion.
Okay, when I first saw Tony G, when he was DJing, he was like, you know, he was like, and he was always fucking dancing.
Yeah.
And you know what I saw in my head?
Percussion.
Yes.
Because his scratching was percussive.
Yes.
You know what? The crazy shit that he invented that a lot of people don't know. Julio G was like a disciple of Tony G.
Yes.
So we got to see that shit often with Julio. But he would bend the fucking record as
Oh
he
my
was
God.
scratching it.
Dude, yeah.
He'd bend the vinyl, boom, like back like that. Brrrr. like do some crazy shit.
That was the flutter.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And then like Beckham.
When he left that motherfucker backwards and started scratching, like
It was
it was over. It was over
Yeah.
for DJs, bro.
He was very advanced.
super.
In terms of the first DJs that we saw.
Yes.
And then, Cooley and Gemini and Julio and all
Yes.
those guys, they were dope too, but like Tony was major advanced.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something I told Tony when I interviewed him. I told Tony this. I said, when I think basketball, I think Michael Jordan. That's the first name that comes to my mind.
Right.
Okay. When I think boxing, I think Muhammad Ali. When I think golfing, I think of Tiger Woods.
Right.
Okay. When I think DJing,
West
I think,
Coast.
yes, I only think of two guys, Joe Cooley, Tony G.
Tony
okay?
G.
But Tony G, I told him like this, bro, I don't know if you see yourself like this, but I'm going to tell you, you're a phenom. And he goes, oh, no. That was his answer.
Yeah.
Oh, no. And I was like, dude.
He's way humble.
I'm like, please don't take that away from me. When I saw you, there was no one out there like you.
Well, yeah, because he was the triple threat, right?
Yeah.
He could DJ a fucking crazy ass set.
Yes.
He was dope at every aspect of it, and then he could produce the song, and then he could play percussion on the song.
Yes. And I straight told him, look, you were my mentor, bro, and you didn't even know it. Joe I knew at a young age, and Joe taught me everything I knew. But I was a student also of Tony, and those, to me, in my book, my opinion, the two best guys to have ever have done it.
True that.
At least back then, those were the best ever.
Yeah.
I know today DJing is advanced and DJing has gotten better. It's cool, but for me, growing up, those were my superheroes. See, kids grow up to Superman, Spider-Man, whatever,
that, yeah.
superheroes. My superheroes were Tony G and Joe Cooley.
True that.
Dude.
So,
Cheers to that, because that shit is real. 1580K
Man,
day.
he just posted something on IG just to remind fools of how he flexes.
Who, Joe?
No. Tony G.
Tony. Oh,
Yes.
Supreme OG right there.
Yeah, he just said just to let people know, to remind people, and I mean he's like faultless. Like his rhythmic, melodic, all of that stuff.
All
I
of
mean,
Hey, most hip hop DJs here in the West got their game from being inspired by Tony G.
100%.
And that is 100%. It goes way back. I mean, that's our lineage.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's our lineage
Absolutely.
because when Greg Mack rocked that mix master show on K-Day, Tony G was like the head DJ
Yeah.
there. He was the guy that picked the other guys.
Yeah. That was a Latino guy.
That was a Latino guy.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry, my apologies.
No.
I just got back the memory of Breakbeat Lou.
Breakbeat Lou.
Lou.
Hey, speak on it.
Okay, Breakbeat Lou told me a story about Kool Herc. And here's what he said. He said Kool Herc will play like James Brown records, for an example, and just kind of play the break part. What he would say, take me to the bridge. Cap, cap, cap. So he would slow it down on the turntables. Cap, cap, and cap. He goes, and all the Puerto Rican kids from the building would come out and start breaking. And he said that's where the name Breaker came from, was from the break part of the record.
Break beats.
And he said they were all Latinos, all Puerto Rican kids.
Yeah.
He goes, and Kool Herc told me that. So for me, sharing that is the Latinos from the very beginning have been a part of hip hop.
That's
So-
real
Yes.
shit.
Yes.
That's
Sure,
real shit.
agreed.
Because like if you go back to movies like Wild Style. And,
Oh, yes.
And what's the other one? Style Wars.
Style Wars, yes.
The kids that are breaking are Latin kids.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And even some of them that are rapping or DJing.
Even Beat Street, remember that?
Yeah, even Beat Street.
Yeah.
Like, even the graffiti on the walls. Like Latinos have been there from day one.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We're a part of the whole hip hop lineage.
Yes.
It's just that media didn't celebrate us
Right,
as much.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Not till later. And but we've been there from day one. And salute to the pioneers.
And you know what? I think I'm high.
Oh shit!
See, contacts are real,
They
mama.
really- yeah.
Because you don't smoke.
I don't smoke, no. I haven't smoked since, I I want to say, maybe 1990.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. But you know what? I don't. If people want to have a great time, I don't have a problem with that, big dog. It's just.
I hear you.
Right. But right now you're feeling the effects.
Yes.
The effects are in the house.
Not
Hijo is down there making those drinks. He's like fucking toiling down there.
Yeah, he's doing it.
I hear him.
I hear.
I hear the
Oh, shit, look
Yo,
at that.
Hijo has come.
Hijo is here.
Oh shit.
Thank you, man.
Damn.
Damn. For the strong.
Hell yeah.
For strong tone.
I made him step tone level for the strong.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's all good.
Salud.
Salud, hermano. Salud, hermano.
I topped it off with the sweetness, so you're
Yeah.
gonna taste that first, and then you're gonna be like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
This motherfucker super strong.
It's like jungle juice.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to be taken out in a fucking a dolly.
We got a dog. We got two. I'm gonna be taken out on that same one. Hey, look. I think it is time that we open up the insane asylum. And,
I thought we was in already. Like,
No. We just been, hey, like we always do.
I was gone for 2 hours.
Chopping it up. Almost. All right, Skinny Pablo, voice of the people.
I'm on. Let's see. We got.
Are you ready over there?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Everybody. Let's see. We got Matt Bongard. He is saying, "Be real. We, the people, demand you to make spaghetti."
Oh man.
And E-Zone and C- will do a high hungry on it. I'll be there.
First of all, don't speak for me.
You need to calm the fuck down.
Well, E-Zone didn't want any, so
I was planning on doing the spaghetti.
You're now nominated for the Calm the Fuck Down Award for voluntary C- and myself for extra work and shit, bro. Like, it's the holidays. We're trying to fucking relax and shit.
You need to
But
calm
we
the
still
fuck
want spaghetti for leisure.
Cooking is work, but I'll do it. It's all good.
there you go. He'll do it. I believes you.
Bobo started this, you son of a bitch.
That's what you get for telling people about heroin.
Hey, man. Easy. Don't talk to your uncle like that.
Don't talk to your uncle like that. What's wrong with you?
Don't put him on that. Don't put him on that drowsy blast right there. Come on now.
No, what is it? Remember Superbad? Some people never forget.
Oh shit.
Yep.
You guys,
Right.
Yes.
There you go.
More, please.
I was like,
Next,
this is why I'm late.
Next one.
next one. We got DJ the Lizard. He's saying, "What's up, Papa?"
What's up, Papa?
Saying, always finishing the day with the greatest podcast on the net. Drinking some explosive blueberry gin and tonics and smoking that homegrown Moby D flowers. About to make dinner.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for bringing that positivity between all the shit going on. Love is the key. Party 1, 2, 3.
Love is the key, and I hope you're making something healthy, not some fucked up shit.
It could be their cheat day, bro.
Unless it's your cheat day.
Yeah.
That's acceptable.
Hell yeah, cheat day.
Exactly.
Go all
Cheat
in.
day's acceptable.
I want to say this, that ever since Be Real came on my show and said the word Papa, everybody on Roadium Radio has been like, what's up, Papa?
What's up, Papa?
So we good.
Yeah,
We good.
word up.
All right.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah. Papa.
Word up.
catches on. It does catch on.
It does catch on.
When you
It
say
does.
Papa on Nas, it sounds way different. Papa.
Oh, yes.
It's the best.
It's the best.
We'll see after the show.
Well, I don't do that, but he does.
All right.
It's not just me, bro. Don't single me out.
to each his own.
You singled yourself.
I got
out.
Ocean's 12 here with me.
Ocean's
All right.
All
More
right.
like Lakes 12.
Why did they call it Oceans instead of, like, they never kicked it by the ocean? That shit was in Paris. It was
Because
a heist.
homeboy's name was Ocean.
Oh, okay.
Danny Ocean,
It was
Papa.
in Vegas, not Paris.
No, the second one was in Paris.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the
Yes.
one I paid more attention to.
Yes.
What was the fucking Billy Ocean, dog? Caribbean Queen.
Damn.
I hated that song.
I
That
did
song
too.
is the best song, bro.
What song?
Yacht
That's probably
rocker.
a yacht rock.
Caribbean Queen, bro.
He's a yacht rocker, dog.
That's just the best. Put a sailor hat on, go on the boat. Nice cocaine sack.
Tony just looked at you like, what?
I like Yacht Rock a lot. Michael McDonald, Kenny Loggins.
Yeah, but that was like 80s stuff. So
That was.
But that's my shit, bro.
So you like-
that's dope.
Yeah,
So you like
saxophone.
Eddie Graham, like Electric Avenue.
Hell yeah, that's the shit right there,
Hey, look,
bro.
it took me a minute.
I don't
It took
like
me a
that
minute
song
on
either.
Electric Avenue.
Why?
I used to hate that fucking song. Later on, as I got older, I was like, okay, I can appreciate this song now.
Remember the
but
beginning?
before, when it first came out, I was like, fuck this.
You didn't like the
goof-ass
yelling in the
song.
beginning when he was like, "Hey!"
No, it was just
That was
like
your shit,
it was just the whole get down.
I tell you what, it was
For me, it was the whole get down. Like it just didn't feel like authentic.
It was, yes, I agree with you, because when it first came out, up until I would say Pineapple Express came out, I used to just kind of write it off as whatever. But when I heard it in Pineapple Express in the intro, I was fucking stoned. I was like, I had a new appreciation for
Hey,
it.
that guy in the lowrider, he was like, I
he
know
was He's all smoking, driving, and he's a server, and he's just fucking,
calls him a fresa.
dude.
Okay,
Yeah.
B. I got a question if we're talking about the 80s, okay? I'm going to start with Bobo and we'll go around the room, okay?
All right.
I was born in '89, fool. Like, I was like,
Yeah, you don't count right here. It's okay.
I was like, damn. Somebody.
Here we go. Prince or Michael Jackson?
Oh,
Damn.
I can still answer though.
Prince. Bobo said Prince.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Like I love both of them. Prince is a Gemini like me, but I gotta say Michael Jackson.
Okay. Two Michaels, one Prince. I'm going to say Prince. Even though I love Prince, I'm not the type of guy that will wear a trench coat, G-string, and boots.
Or high heels.
But
That's not
Damn,
I love me some Prince.
He said that's
you
not
want
me.
to answer, right?
I don't get the answer.
Yeah, of course. You're C minus. What the fuck?
Forgot C minus.
See, man,
Definitely. Oh, it's Prince all day.
yeah, he loves
yeah.
loves that fool.
Prince.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
3 Prince right here.
Three Princes and 2 Michaels.
Hey, how would Prince say
He would say, "Ow, ah."
Just like that.
Yeah.
Now the thing is that, see, with Prince, this guy wrote all his stuff.
He wrote all the
played all the instruments.
I fuck with
he
Prince.
engineered and mixed his own shit. He didn't need
I-
nobody in
Listen,
the studio.
I fuck with Prince, but by legacy,
Yeah, bro.
I gotta go with Mike.
Michael Jackson, bro.
Michael's
I mean,
Mike. Michael's Mike.
Because he transcended decades.
The way
of
you make me
music.
feel, bro.
Yeah, but his catalog, Prince's catalog, further outshines
You make me feel.
Michael shit.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, we're gonna be 100 to keep it 1,000.
No, Michael will hum a tune to you, so to write the song. Like
He would hum a what?
You know, all that hum a tune.
Michael gave you more material,
tune.
bro. Like, I never saw no TMZ moments from Prince.
Right.
Like Prince,
All right.
Prince never fucking put a baby on the fucking thing. He was like, "Yo,
Oh, you mean more material?
There was
Well,
there was
I never
many
saw him
things.
on headlines. Like he's like, I'm just
Oh yeah,
gonna
he
be
wrote
quiet.
that shit on his face, slave.
Yeah, when he was contesting the record company for not giving him his masters, that's why he wrote "Slave" on his face to
Right.
contest them,
Right.
and he was basically saying "fuck you."
I'm tired of being quiet.
Well, he wanted his masters back, but even though he had just signed like a $60 million, or it was some crazy amount.
Michael
of dollars.
Jackson, he didn't do no soundtrack.
That
Like,
fool just fought with his dad.
Hey
Prince
guys,
did.
you know why I could
Prince
tell
did
we're
Batman.
you know where I could tell we're faded?
Oh.
Because we haven't answered questions from the fucking insane amount.
Oh, shit. My
They
bad.
passing out, they just like.
Oh, not your bad. We're having a good time.
It's like Saturday
even
right here.
that's even better.
Hell yeah.
Razzy's like, this is Saturday for
This
me.
is Saturday for me.
What?
It's
What?
like, what? Ignore the chat.
All right.
Just-
No, I'm sitting here waiting, you know.
He's waiting. He's
Yeah.
waiting.
Patient, stoic. All right, we got Sour Durnfield. Shout out to you for the emoji #1. Big hand one. We got West Coast Graffiti saying shout out to Tony A and Be Real.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Johnny.
man. We got Greg Liwa saying, here's $10 because I'm 10 years old. All right, we got a 10-year-old in the chat room.
Damn.
Nice.
Okay, well, shit.
What
Thanks,
about
Oh,
50
you
year
Hey,
old?
fuck
You
that.
should
Time
not
him
be
out,
here.
bro.
Cairo. We can have, you know, the censored version, perhaps. We got Roberto Hernandez. He's asking, did you hook up with Conejo after the Tony A interview? Can't wait to hear the song. Have
Yeah.
him pull up on the Roadium show.
I just did a song with Conejo a couple days ago. Hey man, I gotta tell you, he's got some fire ready. Like the beats that he's got available to him to rock on, and some of the songs that he's already got like fucked with, like on the foundation scale.
Yes.
He's got some really dope shit coming.
Featuring
dope.
Shia
And
LaBeouf.
salute to my bro.
That's dope.
That role on that fucking movie, Tax Collector, was fucking
Yeah, dude.
crazy.
I had to literally talk to myself after the movie and be like, that's not really him.
That's not really.
Yeah, like be like, that's not really him.
I mean, it is, but it isn't.
I mean, yeah, no, it is, but I was like, it's not humans, it's chickens and shit. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not
Roosters and chickens. and goats.
like it's not a fucking hot model chick that got sacrificed, you know. But
Hey, Big Dog, after these questions, I want to ask you guys a question about 2019 and then 2020, if that's cool.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
that shit made me appreciate 2019 a lot more.
Hell yeah.
I was like, you know what, baby, I took you for granted.
I took you for granted. All right, let's go.
All right, next we have, let's see who we got here. We got Rosa Enrique saying, what up, fam?
What's up, fam?
I've worked,
Fam.
saying, I worked many hip-hop and rock shows, and I can say that contact highs exist. We would get off work craving King Taco. Blessings.
True that.
True that.
See?
I'm going to testify to that one. So, yes, it is fucking true. Contact high is very,
He's there.
very
He's
true.
right there. 28 is
And-
right there.
And I just experienced it.
It is fee real.
These are the tales.
True
the
that.
freaky tales.
That's the truth.
Yeah, I'm on.
I mean, we ain't lying about this.
Yeah, your eyes got pink as compared to the beginning.
Well, they'll probably be red by the time I get the fuck out of here.
But it's a good mix.
Yes.
You know, we got the Dr-Ritas.
Hey, B, you got to sell this, bro.
It's good, right?
Fuck, bro. Like,
Fucked up.
you're guaranteed to get laid and paid. Homie, straight up.
Yes,
so.
off these.
Yes.
That is a truth. Look,
I've tested that theory.
my
It's true.
man, Christian Oldie Wolbers he was from many bands. First off, Fear Factory, and then eventually Power Flow with my man Sendog. He was just on the show the other day. He taught me how to make these.
This is the waffles recipe?
He taught me how to make these with tequila. I just fucking flipped it and turned
Remixed it.
into mezcal.
Dude,
And-
I can taste the mezcal. It's,
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
Mezcal has got a nice little
Yes,
to it,
yes.
you know what I'm saying? And
Well,
I
you
thought
got a
you
nice-
would appreciate that
No,
because
I do.
B, it's got a nice little what?
it's got a nice little.
All right.
You said,
I knew you would appreciate that.
Yeah, you know,
this
I
shit
got
is
that.
nice, bro. This shit is fucking nice.
Bubba's got to catch up.
Yeah, I mean,
And I taught
come on.
Eho
Hey, man,
how to
you need
make
calm
it.
the fuck down.
Hey, you need to calm the fuck
You
down.
can't give me my own award, bro.
Damn.
All right,
Do it, I had to do
Got it.
Skinny Pablo, continue.
Yep.
You walked
It's a
in.
family recipe. We got who we got? We got Chuck Toole. He's saying, hey, thanks, guys, and be real. Your guy in charge of the G-Pen, Anthony, is a great dude. He blessed me beyond belief. Thanks, and pass the word, please. Handled the situation amazingly. Hooked up, and he hooked it up, and even more because he found out it was my 26th birthday.
Who the fuck is Anthony? Give me his email, bro.
Yeah, hey, man. Shout out to Anthony. You know, he hooked it up. There you go.
Yeah, Anthony, fucking contact us, bro. Like,
Whoever.
like we need some Anthony love too, bro.
Over at G-Pen. All right. Thanks, Anthony. Let's see. We got West Coast Graffiti. He's ask Tony what he thinks about the movie Tenet. Have you seen the movie Tenet?
What is that?
No, I haven't even seen it.
that-
Okay, so like, have you seen Inception by DiCaprio?
Yes.
The Dream
Okay, so
movie?
it's something like that.
Okay.
I have not seen it.
Like
You
a
didn't see
prequel
Inception?
of some sort.
Yeah, I seen
Yeah,
Inception,
the Dream movie, right?
but I haven't seen Tenet, and it's sort of like the thing. And Tiger Killer keeps asking me how tall I am.
Better why?
I'm
Nah,
about
don't even
six.
tell that
Google
fool,
it.
I'm
dog.
about 6'1.5". All right,
You could Google
in
it.
case you need to know.
But Tenant, no, I have not seen it, but I'll check it out. I'll
Yeah.
check it out.
I haven't seen it either.
Hey, people
Neither
saw
have I.
Entity after we mentioned it here, and they was like, "Yo,
Look,
fuck that shit."
I saw the Leo movie, what we just said. What was it?
Inception.
Inception.
Yeah.
It was cool,
We should.
but I wasn't really fucking with it.
watch
Like,
Tenet.
I was not fucking with it. I was like, man, this is changing too much. Maybe
It's
I
'cause
need
it's-
some
it's
different
it's
drugs.
It's ahead of its time.
I need
Sorry.
some drugs to fucking try to
you
follow
needed
this
drugs
shit.
for it, huh?
It's ahead of its time.
What
but
kind
wow.
of drugs?
Or mushrooms.
All right.
Okay.
That's mellow.
I'm in.
That's
All
it.
right, I'm in.
It's ahead of his time.
Next one, Pablo.
Yep.
Sorry you didn't get it.
Shout out to Roberto Hernandez. Next, we also got Camila, 22.
What up, Camila?
Saying, hey guys, question for B. I'm guessing you went to Egypt when making Band of Gypsy, so what was your experience like in
That was
Egypt?
a dope song, dope
If you
record, bro.
Yep.
Muggs went to Egypt. As far east as I have gotten is Jerusalem. Bobo was
Awesome.
there with us.
That's right.
Jesus town.
Yeah, we went there, but I've never been to Egypt. That is one of the spots that
You've never been there. I've been to
You
Egypt.
hear that, Cairo? Never been to Egypt.
This is one of the places that I would like to go to.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
You know what's funny?
as well.
When
Me-
when
me
that
too.
I
when
spent
that
40.
intro came out, did you understand what it said? Be real. Before it was recorded or put in there, or did Muggs just say, "Hey, I'm gonna put this in here," or
Do
whatever
you
he said?
understand what it said?
No, okay. Let me tell. The reason I mentioned this, because the only person out of all my friends who called me super hyped
Was Cairo.
No, Cairo was like, "Bro, do you know what he said? He was hyping up hash so hard."
Yeah.
Yeah, like
We smoked the fucking best
Yeah.
hash, the motherfucking hash, the motherfucking hash.
Cairo felt so special because he understood that shit.
Did it differently.
All of that.
Yeah, like, and I was just like, look, bro, all I understood was the or whatever, like that shit. I was like, and then I asked Cairo to see if he could do that noise, but he can't.
You could do it. You got to not think about it. when
Women
you do
would love that if you did that.
it. Yeah. Especially in that. Yeah. Right.
I could do it all day.
Yeah, Razzie could do it pretty good.
I do it all day.
Hit them up.
I mean,
We know you're a
Cairo,
gigolo, dog.
do y'all Egyptians be doing it in that way? You know, with the music like that?
In the coffin, bro.
No, but I'm talking about with a woman.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah?
fuck, hit 'em.
Female
Look it up.
mummies?
He's on that la 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 shit, dog.
Yeah, I just want to know.
You
know
gotta
what I
use
mean?
it like a punching bag with your, with your tongue.
Oh, shit. You nasty motherfucker.
I'm on some Prince shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Oh yeah.
I'm with you right there.
Yeah.
And he was like,
This is the way.
Fucking that liquor goes down my lungs, bro.
yeah,
When you said that, bro, I was like, my lungs are burning right now.
that's your fucking problem. Next one.
This shit was so out of fucking pocket, bro. It was just, I fucking sprayed this shit like Triple
Oh,
H. Like, I didn't
shit.
know where the fuck this shit went down. That shit was fucked up.
All
My
right.
lungs are on fire.
As it's supposed to be. Pablo.
I
Great.
need E-Zone, I need you to calm down.
You
Hey,
need to calm the fuck down, bro.
you need to calm the fuck
I
down,
need you
man.
to calm down. And next, let's see who we got next. Who we got next? We got Thundercat
Oh, we're
up in here, world famous Thundercat, saying, "Did you guys see Bill Bellamy talking about LL Cool J knocking out Jamie Foxx?
Recently?
Like knocking him out, like out cold.
Oh my
Like,
God.
Did he knock out
Is
Jamie
there
Foxx?"
video of this?
I believe that could happen because Cool J's a big dude.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
he knows how to hold his.
We saw that fool 6-8 months ago. Remember up the street?
yeah, he was filming.
No,
C minus went to go say what's up to him, and I was like, "You don't know him." And then he was like, "What's up, yo?"
You know, Cool J was a football player.
but you
Yeah.
know, Cool J, you heard about when that robber came into his house and tried to rob his house?
Yeah.
And he
That's right.
beat the shit out
Beat
of that
As you
motherfucker.
should.
As you
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
He
I mean,
gave
you're
him the
on
boom,
home turf.
ping, ping.
As you
Yeah.
should.
Hey, don't fuck with Cool J.
Hell no.
You know, the thing is, B, that a lot of these motherfuckers think that they think that we weren't raised in the hood for some fucking reason, bro.
Yeah.
You know, that's what they think. So, let me go fuck with them. And then when they get ping, 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 oh shit,
Or shot.
they forget, bro.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
then they
so-
get reminded.
They get
Get reminded
reminded.
real quick.
Exactly. So, you know
Yeah,
what?
hey, Cool J gave him a reminder. Hey,
That-
this is that Queen's life, yo.
Yeah.
That fool's big, dog. Like he was. What was he filming? CSI down the street. Remember?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
show
he was.
does.
And it's, C minus was like, "I'm gonna go say what's up. You want to go?" And it's not that we didn't have faith that he knew, but like we're just like, "Look, fool, that's a
Yeah.
long walk right now.
Yeah, it's a long
like
walk
it's
right
hot
now.
out there." And then we saw him from afar. He said, "What's up to him?"
Yeah. Hey, look, he's a big dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you break into his house, know that
Ouch.
he's going to put his hands on
Nah, man.
Plain and simple, as you should.
Be real, shoot you
swear.
with green bullets in his house. Like, this is green bullets.
Can
With
you
his,
imagine that? Just,
Hey,
he's like, "You're on my home turf."
One thing's on his mind.
I will destroy you in the air, and I will deploy my ordnance to the ground.
Hey, B, yeah, they ought to make a cartoon. I don't know if they have. So whenever someone tries to come at you, just go, motherfucker just falls backward. That's your superpower, homie.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just keep them, you know.
At bay.
There used to be like 3 wrestlers that had that move. They just like sprayed something at you.
Ooh, the Dusty Rhodes.
There you go.
Yeah, there was like 3 wrestlers that had that move.
Yeah, Dusty Rhodes.
There was an Asian fool named Tajiri. If I'm not mistaken, that fool would spit some green ass shit at you.
Gold dust.
For real, dog. Like, you can look that shit up.
All right, Pablo.
Yeah, man. Next, we got ES, Electric Stream. Shout out to you for your contribution to the show.
Word up.
As always. And we got Joshua Palomo saying, Sup, Tony A. Salute us. And we got Chuck Tool. Shout out to you for the microphone emoji. Johnny Walker saying, what up, Doc?
What up, Doc?
Yep.
Johnny Walker?
Yep.
He's walking.
Johnny Walker walking
Doc?
in. We got Dr. Fra saying, word up, Wednesday, y'all. Aton is the type of guy to go to the hospital because he got shot with a cap gun.
Oh, wow.
I've been shot.
Damn, that was good.
Help me.
You fucking colors in it with red ink.
I thought it hurt, guys. I thought it hurt.
Goes to the emergency room.
That's emergence.
Fucked up.
The doctor socks him when he sees him.
Get out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Well, what happened?
I was shot. I was shot.
What's the matter? What's wrong?
Come on, don't bullshit me.
Come on. Next, we got Sassy Stoner Mom. Shout out to you. She's saying, good show. I just realized that yesterday wasn't Monday. Around 5:30 p.m.
Damn, you've been smoking some good shit, damn.
Yeah, she says, I may not know what day it is, but the bills is paid.
That's a lot of Valium, fool.
Don't fail me again.
Sassy Stoner Mom, not Sassy Xanax Mom.
Right on.
Fucking shout out to
yeah.
you. Next, we got Camila, 22 back.
Camila.
Saying, and question for all. Have any of you ever read the book Marching Powder?
I have not.
If yes, what are your thoughts?
No.
Marching powder?
I have not read that.
Nope.
Let me think about it. No.
But
C minus?
No, sir. No, ma'am.
not.
Or whoever.
Even
Yeah,
though
no.
it's like marching powder, though, imagine like
Marching powder?
if cocaine
Marching
had different
powder.
strain names,
Oh,
that would be one of
power.
them.
the
Marching-
the
yo,
marching powder.
What did you have today? I have an 8th of this
What
marching
kind of
powder.
book is it? What is it?
Why is
are
it
you
marching?
asking this?
If it's powder, why
'Cause
is
it
it
gets
marching?
you
Is it
moving.
powder or power?
It gets you moving,
But
bro.
is it physically marching or
You
is
do
it
a
like
line of
cocaine?
marching
philosophically?
powder and it gets you moving,
Like
bro.
cocaine.
Mighty
Damn,
Mouse.
that sparks something.
Yeah, it's a Bolivian marching powder. It's a
Cocaine.
book about cocaine, I guess.
Somebody
Hey.
asked.
Oh, cool.
Somebody
I'll
asked
send
about
you the P.O. box.
Somebody asked about this Dr. Greenthumb Laker get down. You can find that at insaneclothingco.com. All right.
Yep.
There you go.
All right.
They got up to 5XL.
And cheers to the Lakers, because even in preseason they're looking good. Yeah.
Yes, right here.
Yeah, I'm
Home
on.
runs.
Lakers.
Home runs. Home runs.
Hell yeah.
If you're not
Is
a
it really
Lakers
good,
fan,
there, nephew?
I will execute you right now.
if you're not a Lakers fan, vete a la verga.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah. If you're not a Lakers fan,
I will execute you right now.
yeah.
Exactly.
If I could.
LA keeps taking
not really.
Toronto's players.
But yeah.
Okay, can I ask my question real quick?
Yes, sir.
2019, starting with Bobo, let's go around. What was your favorite movie if you had one? 2019. Damn. Think
that's
about
hard.
that.
Favorite movie?
Damn.
I gotta look at a list and pick one.
What came out in 2019?
That's
I don't
hard,
know if
fool.
it was like a movie.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
Oh, that movie about what is it? Jennifer Garner protecting the homeless. Peppermint.
Peppermint's a dope ass fucking
I saw
movie.
that shit. I was like, yo, I work around there.
all right. It's not my favorite, but I'm just gonna say it since it's on my mind. Was it Bird Box?
Okay, Bird Box.
Box.
Okay.
I mean, it's not my favorite, but you
Jennifer Garner fucked the shit out of
All right.
like those people
I'm
that
gonna
were trying
say
to fuck with the
Peppermint
homeless.
too. That was pretty fucking G right there.
I never saw Peppermint.
Because
Peppermint.
it's like one of those stories where your family gets fucked up. It's almost like what was that movie Charles Bronson did back in the day?
10 to Midnight. Or
Death Wish.
Death Wish.
Death Wish,
Where his family got fucking trashed
Oh,
and he
yeah.
went on vengeance mode.
Yeah, he did that.
That's
He
like
made-
some Max Payne shit, bro.
Right.
He made like about 8 of them motherfucking Death Wish.
Oh, he made the fucking Death Wishes.
He
of
made
Death
like 10 of them motherfuckers. Like, man, he
Yeah, he
killed
did.
Yeah.
everybody, even the kids and the fucking
And the dogs.
Hey, the first Death Wish was fucked up.
Super fucked up.
I mean, cause like his wife and daughter got killed, but before they got killed, they got violated.
Charles Bronson though was
It was horrible.
Okay, my favorite movie 2019. I guarantee you, we'll all probably agree. Bohemian Rhapsody.
I didn't see it.
That's a good
I didn't
movie.
see
That
it.
was actually a good movie.
That was actually a good movie.
Yeah, I did.
That was
see
a good movie. I'm
I
not
did
going
see it.
front.
Homeboy did a good job.
Is it a movie or a biopic?
Half and half.
It's kind of both.
They stretched the truth on some issues.
Like Titanic.
You know?
No, I mean it's about Queen and Freddie Mercury.
But you know, I wasn't mad at it. I definitely wasn't mad at it.
Yeah.
Homeboy played a good role, though. I'll say that he played Freddie to the T. It was
Yes.
cool. It was cool.
Yes, I like that movie.
Hey,
Yeah.
who's watched Big Lebowski here?
Right here.
Everybody, right?
Yes.
I'm the dude.
Okay, so did you guys know? I'm glad I brought this up because everybody here, including Skinny Pablo over there, is a Lebowski fan, right?
R.I.P. Raz dude.
Do you know that they've done a fucking side splash on fucking Jesus?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a fucking side little fucking thing. It's on what is it on right now? C-?
Isn't it the winking?
Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus, but no, it's called something, and it's a side movie based on that character.
Yes.
I didn't know.
haven't
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just came out. It's
It
new.
just came out, right?
Jesus rolls.
Jesus rolls. There you go.
Jesus wrote. I know that he came. What's the actor's name?
Who's it? John Turturro.
John Turturro.
John. Yeah. So he actually came up with the story idea himself, and he actually got who was it? Was it the Coen brothers that did the original? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he had got their blessing to continue to write it, and then he actually made it into the movie that it is.
That's fucking awesome.
That's super.
I
cool.
gotta watch it. I saw it like about a week or two back, like the trailer. Well, not a trailer, but like I saw that it was there, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
I'm sure it's great.
And I gotta watch it. All right.
Go ahead.
What were you gonna say?
Quick question, because I like directing, and I directed one documentary, which I'm very proud of. But let's start with Bobo and go around. If you had to direct a movie, would it be a horror? Well, I mean horror/scary.
Yeah.
Drama or action?
Damn.
Man, I like a drama, like Godfather type shit. Drama.
Okay.
Because
I'll
you're
do,
dramatic.
Action like Terminator 2, like where it's like you gotta see that fool cut his arm type shit.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's got to be an action drama. It's got to be have
You
a
had
little
one choice,
both.
dude.
What?
Okay, with me,
Every great movie is two.
it's got to be fucking scary. I was growing up with scary fucking movies. So
Yeah.
my first movie, it's going to be scary. So,
All right.
C minus.
Like
Well,
Scream or like
what?
Michael Myers?
yes.
Okay,
both.
okay,
A
all right.
mix.
So the question is, what's my go-to movie?
If you could direct
Oh,
a
if I
movie.
could, if I could.
Drama, action, or horror?
Ooh. Yeah, I think fuck it. I'd want to give a shot at a horror movie.
There you go. There you
Fucking
go.
make some like think about what really scare me and fucking
Put
put
it in camera.
You want to
Yeah.
know who has
She might have
some-
just choking. You
some-
took all
some
my gigs.
You know who has some wild ass horror movies? Is Rob Zombie.
Rob
Yes.
Zombie.
Hey, that fool's crazy,
Rob
dog. I
Zombie
can't
got
stand his
some
movies.
Ill shit though.
That's too much. Like he has way too much gore in that shit, bro. Like that's like the Lion Gates fucking Saw movies. I cannot like. Whenever, like, I don't mind
can't
seeing
watch those.
animals' insides, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yo, I just
like
saw.
a human's inside. Like, I'm like, yo, that could have been me.
I just saw this movie on Amazon Prime. Not endorsing Amazon Prime, but it's called The Jack in the Box.
Oh.
That shit is some ill shit. If you like horror shit,
Yeah.
I
check
saw
that
the
out.
preview to that as a trailer on on the Voodoo app, and it was like, you might want to check this out. And then I was like, I saw the preview and I fucking went. I was like, no, the fuck I don't. I was like, don't show me this shit.
Yo, that shit is ill.
need to.
For some like independent like B movie shit.
Yeah.
That shit is ill. The Jack in the Box. Check that out.
I'm going to have to check that motherfucker out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
check
I've
that
seen
out.
that.
I'll eat that with some 99-cent tacos from Jack in the Box.
They got mini tacos now, bro.
That'll work.
The mini tacos rule too.
Hey man, Steph told is I was like, it's like I feel like I'm like the dude at Pawn Stars, you know. He was like, I got a guy. If I had a fast food expert, hold on, let me call
Hey
him
man,
Steph
you
Tone.
call him
guy.
strong
Call
tone.
strong tone.
You call strong tone.
Only for the strong.
Only for the strong. All right. Pablo.
Yeah, I'm on. Camila22 is also saying, this is for Eric Bovo. My cousin Kareem from Libya looks up to you a lot. There you go, Bobo.
All right.
From Libya?
Yeah, from Libya, dude.
Yeah, fool, they got internet there?
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Props. Salute. Thank you.
They got
Saying,
internet there?
Camila also says his first concert was Cypress Hill, and he almost didn't make it because the U.S. immigration kept questioning him for no more than 6 hours, or no less, because he's been to Cuba before the U.S., I guess.
Wow.
So there you go. Shout out to you.
Yeah, I know about them stops at customs.
He knows about the secondaries.
I know about them secondaries.
He got that secondary game down.
It's like a permanent
Shit,
record.
I remember when I got caught up in secondary with me and Daz Dillinger in Canada.
Shit.
Damn.
The homeland.
I'm like saying, damn, yo, you don't check me, check him.
You're like, not me.
Not me, bro.
That's amazing.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Canada let me in right away.
Not here.
Okay.
No, don't look, man.
I got a goofy question, please. I ask goofy questions B on my podcast. Okay?
Right.
If you, I'm high and buzz, so please forgive me. But if I had to ask you, starting from Bobo all the way around, you got 3 choices to dress up for Halloween: Michael Myers, Jason, or Freddy Krueger. Who would you be?
Oh man, I had to
good
do
question.
Jason. I'll do Jason.
Okay, Jason.
The fool with the trash man suit, Michael Myers. He's taking out the garbage.
Michael Myers.
Yeah, Michael Myers.
I'll do
Halloween.
Freddy.
Freddy. Okay.
Damn, with the nails, fool.
Michael Myers.
yes.
I'm a Michael Myers guy, bro. Straight up. I'm his brother, Oscar Myers.
I'm gonna say Michael Myers.
Hell yeah, 3. We
Yeah.
win again.
Michael Myers, because he's way more menacing, and I think Freddy Krueger.
He didn't say shit.
Yeah, and Freddy Krueger would be so much.
Freddy
work with
Krueger's
the-
got in your head, bro.
Well, but he's also a lot of work to dress up as, because
Yeah.
you got to get the fucking the like scissor hands.
He got
and
the
shit.
cocaine hands.
I mean, but
chop it
Jason,
up.
he upgraded by the 3rd movie. He got the fucking hockey mask.
He went to space, dude. When he went to space, I lost it,
yeah.
dude.
That's called jumping the shark, Papa.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was
He
like,
went to
hey.
space. I wouldn't have told him to go to
See,
space.
Michael Myers can outwalk you if you run.
Yeah. He'll catch up there eventually. You'll get tired, but he'll be there.
He'll be there.
He don't get
Yeah,
tired
that
of
is true.
walking.
That's real shit.
You be running and shit. It's like, how the fuck did he get here? Fast walk.
Hey, that happens though. Like, I'll go hiking, and then at the end I'll be like, "Yeah, bitch, you thought I was gonna catch up, huh?" And I was like, I was walking the whole time.
Okay, here's another one. If you guys allow me. Favorite Mexican dish? Starting with Bobo.
Oh, enchiladas. Beef enchiladas, con refried beans and Mexican rice.
Any kind of fucking taco, bro. As long as you dip the tortilla in any kind of oil, I don't give a fuck what kind of animal that oil is. You dip that shit and put that in the comal.
You just splash it with lard.
Yeah, splash it with lard, and then fucking, I don't need to have no sauce
Heart
on it.
attack. You want that heart
and
attack
cheese.
tortilla.
Look, man, you only live once, all
That's
right?
right, all
Look,
right,
guys,
all right.
like, I'm gonna fucking eat that shit. That's it.
Chile colorado.
Oh, yeah. Red chili.
That's the shit.
For me, it's green chili, con arroz y frijoles. So Spanish rice and Mexican beans or whatever.
that
But
is the
that's my
shit.
shit right there. I could fuck up un burrito de chile verde, bro. Straight up.
Yeah, that
With
shit
the
is
chile
good.
in it?
Yes, bro.
Damn.
Of course.
My
Yeah,
brother.
I would think arroz con pollo. Like
That's
my
Cuban, fool.
No, but my mom made it. Like that's what, or just straight up like tacos. Yeah, just straight
Yeah.
up, just homemade tacos.
Right,
Yeah.
so
Any kind-
You're
yeah.
an interesting Mexican, huh?
He's an interesting Mexican.
Chips
That's
type
Baco
Mexican.
life, dog.
He said,
Eric Estrada
That's
type
Baco
Mexican.
life.
Arroz
dog.
con pollo con plátanos.
We were flying him over.
No, you can't go wrong with tacos, bro.
No, you
never.
could.
Al pastor, I love al pastor tacos and churros.
I had
Oh,
birria
my
recently, bro. I was like, I had a
What's the
Postmate
bomb
order.
taco spot like? What's the bomb taco
Sir-
spot?
It's hard, bro. It's hard.
Sergio's.
That's for you, though.
in fucking Commerce on Atlantic Boulevard. Trust me, that's
Sergio's,
not
huh?
just for me.
No, but that's for
I remember
Yeah.
you always, but you would drive down there to fucking Sergio's.
Because this is
right?
like the spot. This
Yeah,
is
but
not just
he's
me.
the thing though, man. Like tacos is like hip hop. It has like 10 subgenres under it.
It does.
So like recently,
Yeah.
like I got to try something new. There's a whole place that like I Postmated, and they have this whole mix where like the tortilla gets dipped in this thing where it's a mix of hot Cheeto
Yes.
shit, and it
Oh,
turns
wow.
red.
Yeah.
Right, and it's like the large shit, and then dip it in there, and the tortilla's red, and it's birria, and then give you consomme.
Oh,
I fucking
shit.
lost it, bro.
I'm serious.
It was way too much. I was like, look, if my heart stops, that's cool. You know what I mean? I don't care.
Where's
But
your bomb spot?
Give me a big pun death. You know what I'm saying?
Where is it?
Where's your bomb spot?
It was on Adams.
When you come to my neighborhood, bro, I'll take you there.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. When you come
All right.
to my
that means you
neighborhood,
gotta go.
Okay.
I'll go with you, Bobo.
Yes.
Please,
All
I'll
right.
go with you.
All right.
I'll have some tequila, some modelos,
Hey.
or whatever.
Okay.
He had pupusas there
I'll
when I
fucking
was
go,
there.
bro. I'm Salvadoran, bro.
No
Yeah. My mom used to cook them shits at a sesh, bro.
You guys come, I'll have pupusas también. Seriously.
Pupusas.
Tequila, modelos, whatever the fuck you guys want, bro.
Shit.
You guys are my guests. It is my honor to bless you guys. So
We'll fucking do it. I ain't
damn.
hungry there. Be like, what up? We're not even at a restaurant.
Gonna
We're
need
at
a
Tony
fucking
A's
Uber.
fucking podcast.
I'm gonna have to Uber up there, motherfucker.
He'll be like, we're not at a restaurant. We're at Tony A's podcast. He has 2 food vendors.
seriously,
Word
bro.
up.
My homeboy Angel Montes, much love, much respect to him, owns the biggest restaurant in the city of Wilmington. I'm gonna bless you guys, bro.
Right.
So
Bet.
Oh, yeah.
Bet.
I'm down.
All right, Skinny Pablo.
Yeah, man. All right, let's see what we got here. We got DJ the Lizard saying much love from my dear Tio Eric, a.k.a. Virgo Bocado.
It's Theo, fool.
Virgobo.
What the fuck? Anyways, he's saying nice to see you. Smack that live spaghetti Dado Verde.
He did it all one. Virgobo Cado.
The what?
That's her new nickname.
You pronounce shit very coconut-like, Razzie. You're brown on the outside, but white on the inside. He's like, fuck.
Eric Virgobo.
Virgobo.
Oh yeah, Vergobo.
Sounds very gentrified.
Yeah, well,
Like it's a house on Silver Lake and shit. Like, what the fuck?
The Virgobo, that's what he called him.
I'll meet you at the Vergobo.
because you're a
I mean,
Virgo.
Sounds like a
you guys have
cool-
some vegan
cool
potatoes.
Avo toast.
You're
I'll meet you
Virgo
at Los
and
Globos.
you're Virgo and Bobo in one. Virgobo.
Los.
Cado.
Cado.
Meet you at Los Globos.
Yeah, like
That's
Los
some tacos.
Globos. I'll meet you there, fam.
That's what's up.
Come on, bro.
Next go.
Calm the fuck down, bro.
Green thumb spaghetti with Bobo Cado on the side.
Nasty motherfucker.
Skinny's
Alright.
practically Filipino.
All right, let's go.
All right, and next he's also saying Tony A got that contact.
yes, I'm not gonna fucking lie. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Like this shit is the fucking truth. So P, E-Zone, Bobo, C, muchas gracias.
I mean, you knew this, bro. Like,
You knew this. You knew this.
We all need this in our life sometimes.
It's all good, brother. Like right now, like
you came to the podcast like, why are these fools so
Fuck.
happy?
I can move my feet like Turbo and my arms like fuck, like Shabba-Doo.
I can feel all my toes.
I need a vacation.
Yep.
Fire,
dope.
flame, heat.
All good.
All right, next we got ESP Player 500. He's saying, "Be real. Did you get a chance to meet the Jacka, and if so, what did you think of him? He introduced a lot of good artists, but also brought up some fakes."
Yeah, well, you know that happens. I met him once way back. He was a cool dude.
All right, he's cool.
That's 415 on me, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Bay
All right.
Area. Bay Area.
Next we got
Salute.
DJ the Lizard. He's back.
Yeah.
And he's saying, "I want that snapback and hoodie. Way too much awesome, doc." So I guess that's for the
Pretty
those
rad.
mystery boxes or something.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
you
that's
can go
not. Never mind.
insane. InsaneClothingCo.com for the hoodie, and you know the snapback that was limited. We might bring it back though, since you asked about it. And the Lakers, you know, hey, the Lakers are the Lakers.
That's what happens when you guys don't wake up on limited edition gear.
Yeah, people
When
don't
they tell you
understand.
there's an X amount, that means there's X amount.
True that.
Yep.
How many is the next amount?
He ain't wrong.
If it depends on the company. Like me, I'll tell them, hey, there's only 12.
Right.
12 of you lucky contestants, motherfuckers.
Word.
That's what I sound like on Nas.
We got about
Okay.
hey B, if I'm correct, we got about 10 minutes left, and I'm having such a fucking great ass time. I don't want it to stop, but I need to ask one question,
Yes,
and
sir.
this is just coming from a fan.
Yes, sir.
Once again, starting with Bobo. If we haven't met him, who is one person on your bucket list, if you will, that you would like to meet? Even if it's just a shake, like a handshake.
That's hard.
Wow, that's a hard one. I mean,
is a good
alive?
Alive or passed away?
You know, I would
Great
love
question.
to give a fist pump shake to Prince.
Prince.
He probably would have never did it, but
He doubled up on the Prince.
He used to shake hands.
yeah.
Yeah, he would shake hands.
Now and then.
I'll fucking talk to Abraham Lincoln. I'll be like, look, fool, we
Taking
can
it
change
back.
this shit up. I was like, you get these fools to join up, we'll build the empire real quick. You know what I mean?
Empire.
Change the whole shit up. Be like, look, fool. I was like, you're darker than all these fools. I was like, we could. like I'll fucking be that fool's hype man in his ear. Be like, look, fool, don't go to this bitch ass theater. What the fuck, now? Opera?
Exactly.
You don't even like
You
this
would've
shit.
been-
Your wife, like, let
You
your
would've
wife
been
go alone.
Abraham Lincoln's hype man. Say, yo, man,
Bro,
don't
hey.
do it, bro. Don't make it to that
If
dinner,
I could have
bro.
been Abraham Lincoln's Flavor Flav, bro, to prevent him from getting shot, I would
You
have
gonna
loved
get
it.
shot, bro.
Damn, you said.
Hey, hey.
Yeah.
That threw me off. I don't even remember
Abraham
what it
Lincoln.
was
I would have
again.
been like, don't go there, boy. Like,
That's pretty good.
Stupid.
I mean, it's hard to top that.
Oh my god,
For
it
me,
makes
it's hard.
sense though, bro.
that's great.
For me.
How would you have handled the call, knowing when he got shot? You know, like,
I
oh,
would've told
he's
him, be
on
like,
to
"Look,
Abraham.
bro."
He's dead.
I would have told them, be like, look, bro, just lie to your wife, bro. We got a party going
Hey, we
on
got-
here at this fucking farm.
Hey, this saloon
I was like,
is
we about to
cracking.
free a bunch of home
Lie to your
motherfuckers.
wife.
Fuck that opera shit, bro.
We got
Right,
the saloon.
I guess we
That's
cannot
pretty
hang out with E-Zone, huh?
I can't top that. I can't top that. But Bob Marley for me, you know, it has
Bob
to.
Marley.
That's a good one. That would have been my number 2.
Bob Marley. Okay, now
Okay.
my guy is still alive. Okay, and I've been a fan of his since my dad introduced me to his first film, The Good, Bad, and the Ugly, and it has to be Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
Clint.
Damn, that was a good one.
He looks pissed off in every
Every
movie.
time, bro.
Punk.
And people have called me, not by my own admission, but by them, the Mexican Clint Eastwood. So
Right. Do you feel lucky?
yes,
Or do you?
Get off my lawn.
That was so cool.
but
That
the,
was a cold line.
but the quote that he'll be always be remembered for: "Go ahead, make my day."
Yeah. He had some cold lines.
Yo.
Yes.
Like
Hey,
the
that-
finishing line.
What was that? Gran Torino? That shit over.
Yo, he was talking
that
some
was-
mad
he was
shit
like, get
in
off
Gran
my lawn,
Torino.
zipperhead. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
no offense to anybody or whatever. I'm
He
just
was
saying,
talking
It's
shit.
a quote. Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, he
Gran
was like,
Torino was the
That
shit.
was a good movie.
That was a good movie, bro. I was like, at the end, when that Asian fool got that car, I cried, bro. I was
And
like, damn.
of course,
Like-
like, it's just like we all cried when Giant Robot died. Who remembers Giant Robot and Johnny Sacco?
I remember.
Damn. You took it back there, Tony.
You took it back right there.
Shit, man, you brought back that pain of the death of Giant Robot. Yo.
That fool was like, Giant Robot, come back. Oh my God, I cried, bro. And that
Johnny
music,
Sacco.
that music today, still, like,
On a mission
Damn, Johnny
and
Sacco.
didn't come back from the mission
yes.
on that one.
See,
John Bonham. I
Who's that?
like
Okay.
definitely like to like
Who's that?
John Bonham.
Bobo.
shit.
Who? Like you're
Yeah,
asking
Bobo.
who
Why'd
John
you ask who's
Bonham
that,
is?
What? What are you talking about?
You asked who's that? John Bonham?
I didn't say who's that. I never even said anything.
Oh, you said who's that?
He's on set. Who's
He's
that?
on. He's on. Who's
He tried to
that?
put that shit on me.
Yeah, Boa didn't.
really
Boa
did.
didn't say anything.
Oh, man.
That's terrible.
Man, are you going to put this fool in timeout or what?
You don't know who John Bonham is, Papa?
Hey, he thought you. How dare he
Yeah.
assume that you didn't know who that was?
I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? What?
Hey,
That's
see, we failed.
Yeah.
We failed. Who's John Bonham?
It's a little evident
Man,
right
he came
now.
and be like, "What, Bobo? What did you say? What?"
He jumped. He was like, "What did you say? What did you say?"
No, man. I got the fucking shit
Yeah,
from,
Bobo.
I got the fucking shit from Led Zeppelin, the fucking Object from the Presence
Yes,
album.
you do.
I got it.
Yes, you do.
1 of 1,000. I got one.
Yes, you do.
The asshole police are coming, dog.
Who the fuck is that?
Coming
John
for you.
Bonham.
He's an asshole.
It's
Police.
fucked up that he thought he was really convinced. He asked you like,
Yo,
Yeah.
he was coming, man. He was coming at me hot.
It makes sense if I don't know, but like you have to know.
He
I
has
have to know.
Yeah.
Yes, if he doesn't know, there's something wrong.
Yeah, there's an issue there. But yes, my person to fist bumper handshake would be John Bonham of Led Zeppelin.
Right on.
Dope.
All right.
New phone, who
We
this?
could have avoided that if you
Yep,
would have just
yep.
fucking said that, dude. My
Alrighty,
bad.
Zone. I need you to calm down.
Hey, B.
We
Don't talk
got
to me like
Brown
I'm
by
Cairo.
Honor. Brown by Honor saying, shout out to you for your contribution to the stream.
Yes.
We got Rated R saying much respect to Be Real and the fam. Tony A from Arbor City. We got Horticulture asking, who'd you meet that made you starstruck? Much love, y'all.
No, hold on. When he said Tony from Harbor City's the Harbor area, not from Harbor City.
Right on.
The Harbor area. So let's
right.
get that straight. 'Cause I need to make that clear.
Yes.
Because my neighborhood is watching, Big Dog, and we're not from Harbor City. We're from the city of Wilma. So I need to make that clear. Much love, much respect to everyone else, but it's the Harbor area.
Boom.
There you go.
Area.
There you go, Rated R.
Yeah, bro.
Fucking
You
hear that
calm
shit?
the fuck down.
That's
bro.
right. And what was the other part? I don't even remember.
No, we had a question after that from Horticulture asking, who did you meet that made you starstruck?
Who did that? Damn.
You've been
That's a,
starstruck, friend.
that's a good question. I got to say it was Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's
Being
tight.
a Black Sabbath fan before I was into hip hop had to be Ozzy Osbourne. And Chuck D. Those two.
Wow.
I'm gonna say Tommy Chong because I asked B Real to cut everybody in line for that show. I was like, look, dog, the line's like fucking 2 hours long. I was like, I don't like to ask for favors, but like you're like that fool's nephew.
Yeah.
Like, can you go ask him? And he just cut everybody in line. I got to take like an Easter bunny picture with him.
For me, I would have to say Dr. Dre when he was World Class Wrecking Crew.
Word.
And I would have to say Tina Marie.
Tina Marie.
Yes.
Tina
that's
Marie.
tight.
Legend.
That's classic.
Legend,
man.
Hall of Fame.
I remember
all
I was
that.
at a club one night and she sung "Happy Birthday" to me.
What? Damn, that's
Wow.
epic as fuck. Why would you not
you're so
mention this?
special.
Yes, man.
That is special,
she sat
bro.
me down in the middle. It was like this jazz club, and she came on in. I mean, she sung "Happy Birthday" to me. She says, "Yo," because she saw me playing. Like, she was like, "Yo, man, give me a call. Maybe to play." So I almost got to play with fucking Tina Marie and her band.
Damn.
All right.
Fascinating.
I'll
That's
take
tight.
that.
Yeah, there it is.
So it's
Tina Marie, legendary.
She's fucking bad.
I would say for me, most starstruck I ever probably was meeting Jimmy Page.
Yeah.
Jimmy
Okay.
Page, wow.
Jimmy motherfucking Page.
Yeah, meeting Jimmy Page, like, that was like, oh shit, you're the dude.
Like,
Yeah,
you're
that's
the dude.
Jimmy fucking Page.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you're Jimmy Page. He's like, hey, nice to meet you, mate. I'm like, oh yeah, all right. Just
It
like
was-
you trip and you just look at me like, okay,
Hell yeah.
sick.
It was a split for me. I mean, it was like Chuck D and Miles Davis.
Miles Davis.
Okay.
Wow.
Miles, bro.
Miles Davis. Wow.
You met Miles, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fucking trip. My dad played on one of his records and shit like that. So,
Word.
he was like talking shit or whatever like that. So, got introduced to him and it was like, man, fucking hear, hey, nice to meet you. And I get that voice and shit, like OG voice.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, that was the
You got
shit.
that voice, Bobo. You got that voice.
Yeah, that's
A little bit.
I even forgot my next question. Fuck.
that's fucking Devin Slow Ramming James.
Yeah, when we gonna get Kevin on there?
Yeah,
man?
whenever, man. Like, yeah.
We need to get Kevin
got it,
Slow
yeah.
Jam and James over
He's
here.
down for whenever.
Man,
Slow
we need
Ramming.
to get him in
We
there.
got it. We got him.
Kevin and Devin.
Do it.
Kevin and Devin. All right.
All right, next we have a few questions. We got Victoria Pastouche saying just finished season 1 of The Boys, and I'm gonna move on to season 2 tomorrow.
Okay.
Does anybody know if they're making any more seasons?
Yes, they are.
Yep.
All right, there you go.
Checked
There
the Starlight
is.
earlier.
All right,
Talked to Starlight earlier.
sure you did.
You need to
I
calm
need
the
a
fuck down.
refill, bro.
All right, fine. Dude,
Next we
He said, all
got
right, fine.
next
what I
mine.
got.
Please.
We got Patrick. Patrick is here
What you
asking.
doing? You're doing refills?
Oh fuck it.
Go ahead.
We got Patrick.
He said, oh, fuck.
I was like, fuck it, man. There's 17 people talking at the same time. We got Patrick asking, is Bad Bunny a good rapper? Nice beats, but I know the speak. Know the speak. It's from Canada or some shit. Can't understand it.
I think it depends the type of rap you like.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people fuck with them. And some people that, like another style.
Is he a rapper though, or is he a trap rapper? No, really like trap.
It's like a matter of opinion, though.
It's just a matter of opinion what style it is. Because, a rapper's a rapper. And whatever you're rapping on, I guess maybe that's your style. Yeah. So if he's on some shit over here, but he's rapping and doing that, that's that particular style, I guess.
But
right?
The thing about reggaeton that, first of all, I love, number one, women dance insane to reggaeton.
True that.
Yes.
Those hips don't lie.
They don't.
Okay. But here's the beat.
It's a lot of the same beat.
Yes. So.
And same sound.
Yes. But you know what? I got to give it up to the women that love reggaeton.
It's crazy because it is the same, like the beat is the foundation, and the foundation is usually the same as all the other little shit.
Right.
That's around that. It's kind of like different.
That's the shit. Like chants, they be having like some vocal chants on there, or a dope ass hook or whatnot, or a crazy beat. Either one of those. That and like cumbia beats. I like cumbia.
Cumbias. Fuck.
Yeah, those are good too.
Some cumbia right there.
Fuck. If it wasn't for the women, I wouldn't love cumbias because.
Exactly.
Fuck. They be. Those nalgas be flapping and clapping, and hips be like.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So I'll leave it at that.
I'm with you.
Word
right
to that.
Word.
To that.
Hey, B, let me tell you something, big dog.
See, that's the way I come at it.
Yeah.
Dude, this is like the Cypress Hill experience, bro. This shit is like none other. I fucking love it, homie. I'm having a fucking blast, big dog. I feel blessed and honored to be here. And for you guys inviting me is truly, truly a blessing. So Bobo, C, Be Real, E-Zone, man, it's like nothing but love, bro.
Hey, likewise, brother.
I thank you, bro. I really feel at home here. I
yeah.
truly, truly feel at home here, brother.
That's what's up.
I just want to say thank you, publicly, bro. Thank you.
Hey, you made me feel the same way, brother. And that's 100.
Well, you will always feel that same way every time all of you guys come.
Likewise, brother.
Like they say, mi casa, su casa, bro. That's just the way it is. Feed you, give you liquor. If you guys want to smoke, smoke.
And likewise, brother.
You guys are familia, so much love, much respect to all of you guys. From my hood, my city of Wilmas, bro, much love. We welcome you guys with open arms, homie.
That's what's up, man.
So,
thank you.
And likewise, brother. That's what
good.
it's all about.
All good.
Pablo, you got any more over there, son?
We have plenty, man. We got like
shit.
50 chats over here.
Oh, my God. All right.
We neglected them, though.
Yeah,
we
you guys
neglected them a little
We
bit,
did.
right?
I mean, we were having a good
happens.
time.
Yeah.
All right. We got fucking, let's see. We have DJ DeLizard. He's saying, Doctor, did you ever hang out with the Prodigy guys? Aside with Rage Against the Machine and Cypress, they are my favorite bands ever. R.I.P. Keith Flint.
We've ran across them on a couple of tours. Very cool dudes. And when it was time to play, they fucking kicked ass.
All right. Next, we got Michael Terry saying, this goes for everyone involved with music in the room. Are there any rituals you guys have during your writing sessions, such as incense, weed, lighting, anything like that?
Smoking weed.
Smoking weed.
Smoking weed.
Smoking weed.
Candles.
Now and then, but not so much.
Okay.
I think that's more like a rock and roll thing.
Rock and rolls. Rock and roll bands.
I mean, rock and roll is they'll like hook up with the fucking candles and the purple light shit and whatever like that. They'll do it like that, but
Yeah, rappers just tend to smoke weed.
yeah.
All right.
No special candles or nothing.
So there you go. Next, we got Brown by Honor asking, question for everybody. Who are your favorite boxers today?
Damn, today?
Fuck.
Yeah,
Boxers.
as of
That's
today.
hard. I say, damn, that's tough. There's a lot of good ones though.
Damn.
Errol Spence is pretty damn good. What's his name? That gypsy motherfucker is pretty good too. Big tall 7-foot gypsy guy. Tyson Fury.
It's sad because back in the day,
In terms of heavyweights.
when you talk about boxers, you were able to name boxers
Yes.
in all fucking weight classes.
You know
all weight
what?
classes.
Canelo's got to fight
Canelo's good.
this
Canelo's
weekend.
good.
He's dope.
But
And-
it was like back then, it was like you had middleweight, you had Marvin Hagler, Sugar Ray, you had
Duran,
Duran,
Chavez.
Yeah.
Wilfredo Benitez.
Because I think
you know.
UFC came and brought something different in terms of like fucking,
Yeah.
fight sport shit that like, it took a little bit of the excitement away from boxing because UFC is like quick excitement.
You know more of the fighters of UFC than like regular like boxers, huh? You think?
I know a little bit of both because, I grew up watching boxing and then, I transitioned over to UFC, but there's great fighters in both
Yeah.
different disciplines, you know what I'm saying?
Today, I would probably have to say Canelo Alvarez. I really, really like his aggressiveness.
Yeah, he's
I just
good.
think he's dope. The only fight that he lost was to Floyd Mayweather,
Floyd
22
Mayweather.
years old. But speaking about boxing, if I had to choose Floyd Mayweather, okay, I'm going to tell you somebody who could have beat him on his weight class. My opinion, Pernell Whitaker. I love Pernell Whitaker was so fucking dope.
He was good.
He was
just,
good.
He just lacked power. he was a lefty. Like if he had power,
But he was quick.
very fucking quick.
He was quick.
Hey, so my cousin is Michael Carbajal.
Yes,
right?
I love Michael.
And somebody was saying the other day that they had a clip and they sent me the clip of Manny Pacquiao, someone asking them, like, back in the day, who was a fighter that you would have liked to have fought?
Right.
And he mentions, Mike in the fight. That would have been a fucking awesome fight.
Yes.
If those two dudes could have fought.
Look, I seen the first Michael Carbajal. Gracias, bro. And Chiquita Gonzalez, the first one.
Yeah, that was a fucking war right
Fuck,
there.
that was a fucking classic, bro. Michael Carbajal took it to him.
Yeah.
Chiquita thought he could his chin could withstand the fuck those punches.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sooner or later, you're going to check out.
Yeah.
And I was there at the forum for the rematch when Chiquita Gonzalez lost. It was a fucking boring fight, but he won.
Yeah.
Michael Carbajal is a fucking beast, bro.
Yeah, he was a warrior in
Yes.
his time, man, for sure. It's a trip because I think that's the type of fights that boxing needs right now.
Absolutely.
Like those type of fights that are, like 100% exciting.
Yes.
With motherfuckers in that weight class. He was like a flyweight with dynamite in the hands. Because, I think every weight level of boxing needs to have that guy right now.
Yes.
To compete with what's going on with the UFC. Because with the UFC, everybody's explosive. It's explosive.
Yes.
Because it's 3 rounds at 5 minutes, obviously, and that's a long time to fucking fight each round. You got to be ready, and championship fights are 5 rounds and all that. But those dudes are really explosive. They try to fucking end it quick.
Yes.
And whatnot. And in boxing, they, sometimes tend to take it like to 10 to 12 rounds or some shit like that, right? So it's about just boxing and, being strategic. But back in the day, man, motherfuckers was like, you know what? I'm going to go take this motherfucker's head off.
Do you remember back in the day, pay-per-view, Mike Tyson fights were like $50?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
First fucking round, bro.
First round.
I mean, I was still pouring fucking cheese on my nachos. Ya se acabó. It's already finished.
the
Like,
fight's
what the?
They did that when we went into a Mike Tyson fight in
Yeah.
Vegas, and paid a grip for fucking tickets. I fucking dropped something on the floor, and then it's over.
He was fighting Bruce Seldon.
Yeah.
Oh, that motherfucker.
And I'm like, get the fuck out! I didn't even see the shit. I was pissed off.
I think, look, I'm a huge boxing fan. Bruce Seldon took a fucking dive. That motherfucker, if you go back and you go, and I hope Bruce Seldon's listening.
Hey, he fanboyed out.
That fool said, oh, when he swung, he goes, they didn't even hit you. It must have hit her nerve upstairs or something. And he fucking fell on the ground.
And he was fighting Mike, which was his like idol.
I know, bro, but you don't
You got-
you don't rob the fans like that. Fuck
Yeah, that was it was pretty sting.
But you know what? I'm high.
Yeah, me too.
Official.
Hell yeah.
I'm happy to
officially-
hear that, bro.
I'm
You
so
admitted
high.
it. You're high.
Cool. Pablo,
It's a real
great.
thing.
help us out here.
Oh,
Salud.
yeah. We got a salute from Milton Ortiz. He's saying to Tony A and Dr. Greenthumb from from Doughboy Tony's team.
What's up, Tony? How you doing?
What's
Hell
up,
yeah.
Doughboy Tony?
Doughboy Tony is a guy that was on my podcast. His father loves him and supports him like dearly.
It's a young big dude, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know that homie.
So I just want to show not only his father but his son Tony Doughboy love, because he's really out there trying to get in these hustling. So much love, much respect, and whatever I can do to help. That's what all I want to do is shine light on rasa.
And he got bars too, bro. I was like, he could, you know,
Yes.
it's like every week he'll hit you with like a new video of him just rapping over some like, so either some known popping beat or whatever. I was
Yeah.
like that. I remember when his mom like or something hit me up about to check out my son's music.
That's
He's
dope.
come a long way. So I'm like, shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, much love.
All right, next we got GDP Smoke saying salute to the doctor smoking on berry pie.
Word.
Thank you and Tony A for breaking down the true lineage of hip hop B, and it's dope to see Tony A in the mix. Suns Lakers tonight.
That's right.
All
Go
right.
Lakers.
Go Lakers. Next we got On My Way to FYB, cuz he's saying soaped up game from some real OGs, and Tony being higher than Draft Snatch was cool as fuck. So there you go. Stoner Dad in the game. He's saying, what up, fam? Happy hump day. Blazing some sour D. E-Zone, I still got the plug on them Oculus games. Hit me up. Much
I hit
love.
you up. I'm supposed to get my Oculus for my birthday, so I was
Yeah,
like,
man.
I'll
Is that
be
some
tapping
virtual
in.
reality shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a deal fall back on the PS5, and I'm not about to wait till April, so I'm gonna get Oculus.
All right.
Okay.
I need one
I'm
of
gonna
those
get that
too.
Jurassic Park game, the Blair Witch Project game, and the Star Wars game.
Oh shit.
Cause
Off to work, dude.
Well, I saw the video of
Wow.
like C-3PO gives you the gun in the intro of the game, and R2-D2 is there to guide you.
Okay, cool.
So like, I'm like, yo, I was like, I know these two fools.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? I
dude.
was like, yo, this, you know, Disneyland ride. I know who you fools are. You know what's up?
He said that shit like they're his buddies and shit like that.
Yeah,
Man,
They
I know
were.
those-
They're
I
supposed
know
to be the
those fools.
paperclip in your Microsoft Word. Okay.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like
mean-
C-3PO's there, like tell R2-D2 to give you the gun, and then R2-D2 just takes over from there.
So
That's
Oculus
dope.
is a game system.
Yeah, it's a game system. It's a virtual reality. So like you can't have any expensive shit around you, otherwise you're gonna fucking probably break
You
it.
might fuck it up.
I got my
space.
shit lined up, bro. Jurassic Park,
bring it.
Blair Witch Project, and then fucking Star Wars.
You're gonna scare yourself with the
Oh,
Blair Witch
shit.
Project, bro.
Yeah.
I think I prepared myself.
Oh, you did.
Bro.
All right, we're gonna see. You're gonna tell us that.
If Tony is high, yes, I'm not gonna fucking lie.
Yes, we're all high. I mean, we're
Yes.
not. No one's by themselves here.
Yes.
Yep.
And yes.
Stay high. We got David Medina. He's asking, what is he asking? He said, do you guys remember where you were when 9/11 happened? God bless America.
What the fuck, dude?
That's a weird question, man, but fuck, I was at school.
I was home.
I was at school,
I was in
fool.
bed.
Yeah, I was at school.
I was in bed. My brother woke me up with a fucking phone call, and I go, "What?" He goes, "Turn on the fucking news." He had no bass in his voice. Turn on the news, and I was like, "Okay, cool." Turn that on. The news. And when I turned it on, on the real, the second plane was about to fucking.
Yeah,
hit,
same
bro.
thing. It was Channel 5.
Yes, bro. I was,
Yeah.
like,
I was
what the
watching Channel 5 at the time.
I just remember getting out of school early. I was like, hell yeah, getting out of school early. This shit's badass. And now all of a sudden you're like, oh man. School got depressed for 2 weeks.
No, I saw that shit probably like 15 minutes before the second plane hit. You know?
Yeah.
And then I started trying to call people in New York. I got mad family in New York and couldn't get through with nothing. It was just fucking chaos, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember I had just DJ'd a club the night before, and I woke up to, and a friend of mine crashed on my couch, and I woke up to get a glass of water around that time, but the TV was on, and I was like, oh shit, what movie is this on? And, the first plane had just hit. And then it was right, I was just staring there, and I was like, wait a minute. It all kind of had to register, like, and then that second plane hit, and I was like, yo. And then I just really started listening to what was happening, and then I was like, this shit is really happening.
I just remember that night, though, that the night that the sky was completely fucking empty, no planes,
No planes,
nothing. Like it was just like empty sky. You know?
Aliens.
This shit was crazy.
Sort of what we experienced when the shutdowns started happening.
Or like what you experience
in the
now
sky.
when the lockdown happens.
That's
when
what
like
I'm
you
saying.
go on the top of the mountain and you could see the ocean from Griffin Park. That shit fucked me up, bro.
Yeah.
I was
crazy.
like, lockdown happened, you could see the ocean all the way, bro. I could see San Pedro and Long Beach ports from Griffin Park. Because people are not going out.
Yeah.
All right,
Pretty cool.
Pablo.
Yep. Next, we got Camila22 asking, saying, "Be real and Bobo, what are your thoughts on Jerusalem and your experiences and thoughts about what's going on?"
Jerusalem.
I guess you went to Jerusalem.
Why is Jesus
Yes,
back?
we did. It was awesome. It was a great experience.
It was.
What's going on out there is politics, and politics always creates fuckery. That's what I think.
Yep.
But it's a beautiful country if you ever get to go. Beautiful city, Tel Aviv
Yes.
and stuff like that. People are great. But they be getting down over there, man.
Word.
They get hot.
Hey, they got some weed out there too.
Those are two places that are on my bucket list, and it's Israel and Egypt.
You would enjoy Israel.
Israel is good.
Hey, Israel seems safe.
Don't get your passport
Food is
stamped.
good.
Egypt, I just want to touch those pyramids.
Same here.
I just want to.
And then take the fuck off right after.
Fuck out.
They be getting their hustle on over there, man. They be hustling, man. Ride the camel, get on the camel.
Ride the camel.
The camel.
The camel's
You know,
like,
ride this, the
outta here.
camel.
Give the
Fuck.
camel a cigarette.
Can I see the pyramids?
Yeah.
But the camel.
You got
Fuck
to
it,
get
let's
on
do
the
it.
camel to see the pyramids.
Yep.
All right.
Next, we got upper left Brett asking, has any oddish things happened since you started Freaky Tales?
Wait, I'm sorry, what was that again?
Has any oddish thing happened?
Has anything oddish happened since you started Freaky Tales?
Oh, the Freaky Tales podcast that we do every Friday is the paranormal, spooky, ghost story type of shit that we do. Is callers call in and people come in and share their stories. At first, I was having people email in their stories and I would read them. But now we take live callers where people call in and say, yo, Tone, I experienced this, I experienced that. We've had calls from New Jersey, from Wisconsin, to Denver, to Arizona. People calling, all sharing almost like the exact same stories. But I will say this, as far as for me, that this is where people have always thought I was always been a little bit weird. I've met people and seen things in people's lives. I would say since I started the podcast, that yes, I've seen a lot more. I won't go into detail, but yes, I have seen a lot more.
You didn't feel the old man here?
Yeah, we have
You didn't feel the
we
entity
have
here?
a spirit called the old man here.
Old man?
Yeah, and once in a while he'll show up. Like a couple weeks ago, we were doing a broadcast, and he was sitting here, and he had a drink here,
Right here.
and the can moved itself, no condensation. It moved like 3 times.
It went like this, dog. And that shit was like...
Yeah.
And then we were just like, hey, fool, like... Because it happened first on my show. And then I was like, he was about to drop my beer.
Well,
So
it
I
didn't
stopped.
happen on air. It happened first on his show, but before that, it happened. Somebody was here woofing, negativity or something, and then the spirit that's in this building made itself present, and I said, hey, quit being on some negative shit right here, because whatever's in here don't like that.
Right.
And he did it again, and he showed up again.
That's dope.
So we attribute it to the old man that used to own this building. He passed away as an old man, and maybe he was stuck to the shit
wasn't
that
done.
he built. He wasn't done here. So once in a while he'll move something or let himself be felt. in there.
Specifically beer.
Well, not necessarily just
There's
beer.
been 3 occasions already, though.
Well, there's been a lighter. There's been a pendant. There's been a beer.
A rolling tray.
There's been an ashtray. That's moved on
Those
its own.
things have been thrown. The beer has just been slided like this. When it happened on my show, I caught it and I drank it. I was like, if you wanted something, you could have just asked.
Yeah, when I saw that shit on your show, and I looked and it shit I said, I looked and I said, yo, are they doing fucking magic tricks? Or
Hey, look,
that shit
look.
just fucking move?
Hey, look, C- was listening to him and I talk about this can moving, so he was trying to catch it because he had missed it.
Right.
Like both times it had happened. And he had to leave. He had to go on, he had to go somewhere. And so when he left, his beer was still here. And I see C minus just sort of focusing on the beer like, okay, are these guys just talking shit or is this really happening? And then the fucking beer moved in front of him, and I saw it, and I was looking at him. I said, "You saw that, right?" And he was stuck because he had totally saw it.
Yeah.
And now and then, it happens. It doesn't happen all the time, but yeah.
No, yeah, you.
I do believe in the paranormal.
We definitely know that shit is real for sure.
Okay, let's go around the table. Quick question. Yes or no? Do you believe in aliens/UFOs?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Okay.
We ain't the only shit out here.
No.
There's a higher technology in intellect that we don't have that's out there. For sure.
There are some smarter motherfuckers out there that are looking at us laughing like they're clowning on us.
They're all like,
smarter.
hey.
Okay, Bubba, I'm gonna tell you something real quick. I will put you up against any alien on those percussion.
Yeah. They can't fuck with
you know what? I'll go on that.
Hell yeah.
There.
Yeah, if we had to battle for the planet, I put Bobo on.
Bobo. That's it.
On percussion.
Look, we put your
I'll
best alien.
Fuck, I'll do close encounters on the fucking congas.
What if he's half octopus, dog? What if he's got 8?
Oh shit!
What if he's got 8 tentacles that can do that?
Shit.
That shit was. Did you hear that?
Yeah, that would be awesome if you could do that. I want to see that shit.
Hey, these fucking margaritas,
I know. I was just
did a
about
great
to say
job.
that,
You
bro.
did a great
High, and I haven't even smoked, but these drinks, fuck, they're golden.
Yeah,
So
they make it happen.
they make.
Yeah, you can open up your own movie theater, be real. I was like, I'll be the fucking
I don't know.
Yeah,
person serving the
Let's
people
make some more
popcorn and
smoke
drinks.
for Tony G and Tony A.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't have
Let's
no
make some more
joints.
smoke.
Let's make some more smoke.
We don't have no more joints thanks to the magic carpet, the
Well,
fucking
we're
trash
wait-
can,
we're-
and the fucking rainbow glitter.
We're like over because we're still
Let's keep it going.
going through the suit
There's more
the
questions?
5150s.
Yeah.
Overtime.
God
a while.
damn.
How many more we got there?
Go ahead.
A handful.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Shit.
You got fucked down, Raz, dude.
That would be 5. Let's go.
Saying this is Camila 22 saying the sound that you made from a band of gypsies is actually women who are supposed to do that, not men.
Okay.
And that's how it is in North Africa.
All right.
Wow.
Well, that was Egypt, all right?
Cool. We didn't do that. So
That was Egypt.
that was
Game.
some folks in Egypt.
There you go. All right.
I had some
Get
little
a
thoughts,
triangle.
but fuck it.
We got T Lee saying shout out to Dr. Dre, DJ Pooh, and Scott Storch for being in the new Grand Theft Auto DLC.
I saw that. I was wondering, well, how many, like, I haven't, the only game that'll get me to get addicted to video games is Grand Theft Auto because I could drive on the sidewalk. It's awesome.
No shit.
Yeah, so
Well,
yeah.
but I saw the recent video of people fucking playing this shit, and Dr. Dre, Scott Storch, DJ Pooh are in an airport. Dr. Dre, I don't know what the fuck he says. I imagine he says, hell yeah. But like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's just in there by airplane. He's like, yo, it looks like him. There's no beats by Dre. I was like, yo, this is Dr. I wanted to play that game, bro, and I'm kind of mad at the person that said they were going to trade me a PS5. Fuck you.
All right, man, but he's asking
It's a good game.
what video game would y'all like to be immortalized in?
Yeah, I mean, Grand Theft Auto.
There you
for
go.
Sure.
All right. You can do it.
Why not?
Okay, with me, Madden.
Hell
Madden,
yeah.
okay.
I love me some Madden, like straight up. Me and my son are like that's our religion, bro. We turn on our fucking
ball.
PlayStation, throw on fucking Madden. We're no longer father and son.
It's competitive. It's
Rivals.
Yes.
Rivals.
Yes, bro. So, and I used to hold Madden tournaments on my crib. So,
Yeah, Madden.
Madden is my shit.
Become Dan Marino.
Yes.
For
Be
me,
scandalous
for
in the
you,
house.
for me, it used to be what was it? Live, NBA Live.
Okay.
Now it's NBA 2K something.
Yeah.
NBA Live. That was the shit.
That was the shit.
You know, let me go ahead and say something to the people dropping money. If you ain't dropping money, you ain't Mexican. That's all I'm gonna say. Yo, I said that and I got like $500 the other night. If you ain't dropping money on the live, you ain't Mexican. So here we go.
That's a bomb drop on you
Yeah.
right there.
That's it. So we're
Yeah.
gonna see that.
All right.
Yeah,
I would
Cairo.
pick Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be like that dude smoking cigarettes by the.
He's smoking a joint in Tony Hawk Pro Skater and
And
just
then just jumping in.
getting Tony Hawk contact high again.
Yo, you remember Tecmo Bowl?
Yeah.
Damn, really?
First down.
Tecmo Bowl. That was the shit.
My brother played that shit, bro. Like
Oh yeah,
Tecmo Bowl.
fun.
Right on. Pablo.
Yep.
Pac-Man, I bet.
We got CSUN Refunded Nine. Shout out to you. We got DJ the Lizard saying, listen to Los Mirlos Homies, legendary cumbia band. And last but not least, we got, who is this? Alacron LPD1 saying, shout outs to the Greenthumb fam from Reno, Nevada. We need a shop out here, B. Get the boo free under control. And PS Boxing is where the money's at. So,
For real.
Yes.
Be real.
It may not be where the putazos are at, but that's where the money's at.
We might, we're gonna try to plant the flag there soon, Green Thumb. You know it. But thank you very much. And we want to thank everybody for getting down with us today, man. It was a hell of a show. We want to thank Tony A for coming in and sitting down with us and having some of these Dr-Ritas.
Fuck yeah.
They're very potent.
Fuck yeah.
That was the most genuine fuck
That was
yeah.
genuine
That
right
was a
there.
good fuck
that
yeah.
Was, that was better than the hell
Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
That was
Word
like,
up.
fuck
Hey,
yeah.
he saw you fucking give your shout outs. Pop, pop.
Hell yeah. Go to flavorsbyezone.com or highandhungry.shop. All your stuff's going to be there by Christmas, so calm the fuck down, all right?
Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas.
Christmas.
Calm the fuck down, all right? Stop DMing me. It's going to be there by Christmas, all right?
Sure.
And make sure you guys watch all the episodes so that we don't smoke the same podcast. Cairo and XG joining me as co-host. We talk about some crazy shit on there or get fucked up. But make sure you tune in. Bobo's joined us. Steph Tone's joined us for the strong. Jason
Motherfuckers
Rouse.
are wild.
Strong tone.
Yep, it's been wild. So make sure you guys tune in. And it's kind of hard. When you have a serial killer as your governor. So make sure you guys start checking in for the High and Hungry episodes. I guess catering edition. Because it looks like for the next 2 months, we're not going to go to restaurants. So, follow me at Ease on the Firm.
All right. Bobo.
All right. Follow me on the socials on Twitter at Eric Bobo, on IG at Eric_Bobo, on Facebook at Eric Bobo Music. For those people that missed the Bobo Bongo Jam, it is going to be up on video on demand up until January 1st. So you want to check that out on meathook.live/Bobo and see Cypress Junkies, Mathematic, Speaker Box LA, C-, Fredo Ortiz from the BC Boys, and more. So check that out, and thanks to everybody that is supporting the podcast. Love y'all.
Word. Pablo.
SkinnyPapa.com. We got a bunch of new merch in there, including some OG 4.0 tees, the Ross Dude design, and we got some new music as well. So don't forget to check out Mosai Music on YouTube and Twitch. MOSAI will be streaming in the morning, making them beats and all that good shit. And check out the Discord. I'll be posting my link and C-minuses.
Minus.
Yo, everyone! Thanks for joining me on my morning mixes on Twitch. If you ever want to come check me out, it's at C-Fan4 every Monday through Friday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can catch me mixing. Tomorrow morning I'll be doing a kitchen sink mix, which means I'll just throw all the different genres and blend them and make them happen. So join me tomorrow morning 9:30 Twitch, C-Fan4, and all the other socials.
Word. Tony.
First and foremost, let me say this. I want to thank you, Be Real. I want to thank E-Zone. I want to thank Bobo, C-, and your brother behind the turntables back there.
Skinny Pablo.
Skinny Pablo. The whole Be Real staff for showing me love. Like, I felt at home, and I just want to say I've been blessed, and I want to say thank you. Thank all of you for blessing me. And first and foremost, I want to say, once again, thank you to my boy John motherfucking Elkins. This guy's like runs everything. People see me on Roadium Radio on Freaky Tales and they think, oh, Tony. No, shit wouldn't happen if it wasn't for my boy John motherfucking Elkins. I always like to show love, respect and props where props is due. So him and my boy DG Daniel Jones, he's also known as DG Media Clips on Instagram. Also want to thank my son B Scallons, which is here, for helping me promote this and being my right-hand man. Also want to thank my boy Gritty Greg, my boy DJ Toro from Harlem, my boy Dion Doc Nasty, Salvi Mommy Stephanie, Kino Bina, and Derek Mallory for making this shit happen.
Derek Mallory.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in here heavy.
Yeah, so 2 more shout outs and then I'm done. I want to thank my boy Darren Vegas, and there's a project that I'm working on. And this artist is named Magic Girl. This girl is multi-talented, can rap and sing in Spanish, rap and sing in English, can go back and forth in Spanglish, and she's very young, very talented, and that's one of my secret projects that I'm working on with Devin Vegas. So much love, much respect to Magic Girl. Last one, my boy Jaime from my neighborhood. He has a record label called Know Thyself. Much talented rasa talent on his record label, and he's going to be releasing them soon. So I just wanted to show, my neighborhood love.
That's
and
what's up.
My neighborhood, much love, much respect to everybody from the city of Wilmouse that has loved and supported me and has had my back since day one. Thank you, and I ask you guys to love and support Be Real TV, Dr. Greenthumb. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Thank you.
That's Tony A, goddammit.
Yes, sir.
Salute. Hey, we want to thank you for your love, support, energy, and all that, man. We know you could be watching something else, but you fuck with us, and we appreciate that. What we do is for you, and we have a good time doing that with our family and this connection right here, man. I want to thank Tony A for jumping in with us today. It was fun, bro.
It was
it was good. Word up. It's an open door, man. We got to, come on each other's fucking shows and make sure, we keep the connection going, man. It was fucking awesome, man.
Bobo, por favor.
We're going to do it.
Okay.
We're going to link that up
Yeah,
right
Bobo's
now.
got to get down there.
Yes.
It is.
Word up, man. And we want to thank you especially because we do all this stuff for you guys, all right? And stay with love because love is the key, man. All that hate is boof. You know it. We preach it. We tell it to you. You know what I mean? Take your non-boof vitamins because, boophobia is suffered by 7 out of 10 Americans. They're afraid of touching the booth and smoking the booth and just thinking booth-like. So visit your local Dr. Greenthumbs, smoke some good shit, and stay away from that booth and keep in a positive mindset. And you're not in the booth zone, all right? So stay with that. Smoke that good shit. Treat yourself right. Treat your neighbor right. Have compassion. All about love. You know it, all right?
Be real?
Yes.
I love you, Papa.
Word up, Papa. We'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you check out Roadium Radio. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Boom.